The silent death is here. Heroes to conquer, dressed in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive in the war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust. Now keep them coming, keep them knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on, now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm. So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here come the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. There will be pains again, but then we gain from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane, that's raining flame away. If you wanna taste my game, there'll be silent cut, the violent rush. Even lights get shut with the direct touch. I need no luck, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on, now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm. So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. Say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. Yeah.
Alright, hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Arena of Valor EU Summer League, the second half of the first group stage day here, where we will be going over the fight of Group B. Of course, there's a huge thank you to our sponsors, Teamy, the team behind Arena of Valor, and talked about. Now joining me today is my trusty companion, Annie, and my name is Toka. On behalf of the team behind the EU Summer League, once again, I welcome you all today. Alright, heading to the first match of today, we do have the Waisu versus Clown Cat. I just
Team Wiseau and Clown Cats. I've heard lots of great lots of great things about both of these teams. Wiseau in particular seems like they're one of the favorites for this tournament.
Cam.
We got some exciting voices in the background here to spice up our tournament so far. As we head right into the band picks right now, we've got here, let's see, Irie Bandau, Florentino Bandau, nice choices. And am I correct there? I think I am. Wiseau on the blue side, they're gonna go ahead with that early composition. And what's about the red team side, Toka?
Here they do go ahead and ban out the Scud. I just like to mention that the Scud has been picked into as the jungler, very popular in the first half today, where the Group A played. Both teams and most teams always pick Scud as their jungler, a very popular choice now, especially after the AUC, where they show great prominence in the jungle position.
Yeah, after seeing that Scud being banned out, Earl coming out is not a problem at all. Earl is going to be able to just bully any other jungler, in my opinion, right now. And, well, maybe, you know, there's a couple of other ones that are slightly difficult for him to kill. Maybe like Zephy's and someone who has a little bit more sustain. But we'll have to see what gets chosen onto the side of the red team. I'm pretty excited for that. Meanwhile, it's going to be the Mina here picked up. It's looking like a support pick, Mina. But again, we could be surprised going into a Slayer or something. But what is for sure is the Iggy in the middle lane. We're not quite sure who he is going to come up against. But with that long range poke, red team's got to make a good choice here.
It's great team composition here. Very strong early game, especially late gamers with the Iggy there. They have a lot of poke with the arrow who can land his Bone Shaver from a bit of a far distance away, and then retreat with his Demon Claw of Host, and then the Iggy can just rain down from above with his fireballs. Now we do see the AoE locked in as the jungler of the side of Clown Cats. Just a little side information, I do believe the AoE is the main hero of Alias, which is who is going to be the jungler for the side of Clown Cats.
Okay, that's gonna be exciting. Both teams opting for an early jungle pick, and of course we already have the Hayate shown on the side of Clown Cats over here. They're gonna have a nice little balance going on for them. Wiseau is gonna have to pick up some sort of, you know, response to that one, but we should be able to see some, maybe a Violet, maybe even a Thorn coming out from Wiseau to just balance out that late game. Both teams predominantly relying on their ADC as the damage carry as the game scales on. We saw also the Liliana and the Ignis being banned out, obviously trying to give Iggy a little bit more space to maneuver in that middle lane. Should be a nice end up being a nice lane matchup there for Iggy, no problem. Roxy is going to be the Slayer lane pick, it looks like, for Clown Cats, and now a hover is being made. Alsu and Wonder Woman by Wiseau.
We do see of course, the last choice to be picked in is the top lane, the Dark Slayer position for the side of Wiseau here. Let's see what they do go with. Of course, the Dark Slayer, of the side of Clown Cats will be Roxy, so they might want to pick something with a bit of a counter characteristic to Roxy that will lock into the Chi, the counter of all Dark Slayer laners. With the Chi, they can absolutely just destroy their opponent in the late game. Of course, she's very powerful, can absolutely just decimate swishy heroes, as well as good counter to Roxy. You can push Roxy and get away, and then not let Roxy deal the damage with her fire boots.
Oh, very, very nice. But Roxy also has that really fast lane clear. So it's gonna be a battle of player skills at that point. I think it's going to be very exciting. Meanwhile, mid lane, just trying to figure out who to go against is Iggy. I think they're going to opt for this Crixie here. Long range pokes. I don't think that's a bad choice. Crixie's got that stun as well going for her. So if she plays things well, Iggy could get stunned out of his fireballs, but it's gonna be a surprise. Lorian gets picked. In the end, we have our matchup all finalized for the side of Waiso and Clown Cats as they head into the finalization stage.
Now, just a side note, the group stage, which of course we are currently playing, will be played. Every match will be played in the best one round robin format. So we do expect that the team compositions in which our teams picked into today will be their strongest, because in a best of one you do not have a second chance.
Oh yes, that is for sure. Lots of comfort picks should be coming out over here. Like you said, AoE getting put towards Alias here. Gonna make a strong move here. Clown Cats fighting a very strong opponent, Waiso.
Now, we do see on the side of Clown Cats, they have a lot of CC. That is the Lorian Starry Knight, which can just lift up and stun out the members of the side of Waiso, and then just pave the way for Hayate to come in with the Kunai Blitz. Of course, the cleansing item is there, which could be built out by the Mina, but then again, you have the Annette with her Hurricane Walls, and of course the Roxy with her ultimate Acne Scrap, which can just really catch out any members who just makes one wrong step over on the side of Waiso.
That's right. Annette can just stay in the back there, make sure she dodges out to that Dark Dominion, or even use the cleanse in combination with her Hurricane Wall. That would be a very deadly combo to counter the Mina's engages. Mina does take the flicker as well, so that should be a very, very nice outplay if we were able to see that happen tonight. Mina does spot out the two-man going into the bush over here. Alsu is trying to make some magic happen. Snipes does connect onto Hayate, and Hayate is going to be last to rotate here towards his own bottom side lane.
Oh, bit of an invade going on here. Alias in a bit of danger, but we'll be able to finish off that monster right there. And I do really like the Iki and Alsu combo. That's a lot of poke damage from a very long distance. As I say that, Don't Be Salty has just missed his snipe. A bit unfortunate. Now we'll get engaged on by Hayate, but no danger yet unless Lorian comes in. But the death side does come through from Mina, saves his teammate. Don't Be Salty looking to do some revenge right onto the body of Vardy right there. Bit of the revenge, looking for a second snipe. Won't actually do it. Might want to recall here.
Yeah, just then we saw the three-man roam towards the bottom. It was the AoE and the Roxy keeping the enemy Slayer lane and mid lane perfectly occupied, creating a 3-on-2 scenario down there in the bottom lane. Also now is forced to recall, but that should be fine. He should be coming back to lane, not a problem, and not drop any of those minion waves.
Now we do see a lot of mid presence here coming from both teams as we approach the spawning of the dragon and the sentinel. Okuro with the net caught out. Bone Shaver goes down. First blood goes to him. But we're here with the dragon call looking to do some damage. Dragon Ref not going down just yet. Should wait for it. Alias. Oh, too late. No chance at all. GTL lands with Demon Call and the Bone Shaver. Another one onto Devati. 2-man down, including their first blood goes over to the side of Waiso.
Oh man, I think Lorian got caught out there without his abilities, or else he could have engaged a little bit earlier to turn that fight around. We saw the Earl down so low, and also the Iggy as well, but unfortunately Clown Cats is going to come out of that one with a 2-0, well actually I should say 0-2 trade.
Oh, the Abyssal Dragon getting triggered here by the side of Clown Cats, but they do get engaged on by GTL. Will take out the Dragon. Waiso here always to take out the Hayate, but retreat back down to the tower. However, Alias there stuck between the pact of Waiso will go down. Invasion does go through.
A little bit of a Rust Dragon there. They were just losing a fight over there, but they wanted to bring the fight to Team YSO, they wanted to show them that they were not afraid. Unfortunately, it did not work out for them this time.
Oh, we saw the Cactus in a bit. Missed his Agnes grip right there. Didn't really get a chance to actually
That's
connect it
gonna
now.
hurt in this next
Echelon
team
now.
fight.
Oh, the gank does go over to the Mina, but she's very tanky. She does get finished off now. Looking to be in danger as why. So Bone Shaver lands stuns up two people. Two members of the side of Count Cats has gone down. Kuro and Ali is not in any good HP position to really retaliate and re-engage there. They will have to retreat and take that bitter loss.
Wow, just nobody was focused at all on Yumi Shimang. Oh, sorry, the Iggy here. Iggy playing perfectly, staying out in the back using his range. Oh, but just hold on a second.
Ooh.
Wow, excellent work there. Excellent teamwork. Iggy, just as we were complimenting him, catches out at Hayate. Hayate already trying to just farm up. He's wanted to stay safe, but unfortunately that overstep is going to cost him his life. Yeah, in that red team fight over there, red on the Clown Cat jungle, nobody focused on Iggy. Iggy was able to just deal all of his damage. Lorian came in with an awesome second ability and was zapping away at everybody. But unfortunately, it was the Iggy ultimate dealing so much damage and turning that fight around.
Oh, now the Titus goes to Bone Shaver, connects onto the body of Hayate, and he will have to go down. Safe and sound as the members of YSO after that dive.
Excellent work there. Everybody gets out alive, and now they're onto this Abyssal Dragon. Alias and Lorian is just going to take this small opportunity to secure their own buff. Are they going to look for more here? I don't think they should. Hayate is trying to farm up. You should give him some space to do so. Lorian right now is the fetish player, if that's a word. Fetist. The player with most gold on the team of Clown Cats.
Oh no, Bone Shaver
Another
stops
fight
two
breaks
people.
out.
Stops Alias down, and his track cat is now in danger. Uses his boots, but not getting away. Oh, he does survive, but Valley here with the Starry Knight. Uses it to escape instead of stuns his opponent. Oh my god, ultimate of Iggy comes through and finishes him off. He thought he could get away now.
Another 2 kills going over to the side of YSO. Wow, Clown Cats just forcing too much of these engages. They need to right now just back off and make sure that they do not allow this snowball to happen anymore. But just as we say so, both the top lane and the bottom lane, disaster. Both of the laners die to a little gank there.
Oh, now Ali is going through with the Dragon Raps, does connect onto the Outsuit, despite him using the Arctic ult there, but it will get traded by the Iggy.
Bit of an odd choice of player rotations there. You saw all 3 of the warrior, the tankier players up at the top side making a gank, and then you saw the middle lane and the ADC on the bottom lane trying to make things happen. Of course, the ADC then had to pay for that as AoE just came through and punished that rotation.
Now a very, very strong and dominant gold lead here on the side of YSO. There's a 6,000 gold over their peers. This is going to give them a lot of advantage, especially now the Awasu has the items to fight, and the arrow though so fed up 5,000 golds already. 5,000 gold already. He can just come in, land a Bone Shaver, deal so much damage, and I doubt that the members from Clown Cat can really touch the arrow at this point in the game.
Oh yeah, even no Tomb Reaper, no Curse of Death. That Earl is going to run rampant. Here's another fight that looks to be brewing. Oh, it's going to be a fight with Iggy. Here's Aoi making her way in there. His ultimate has come out, dodging a bunch of damage, but Mina hooking the Aoi back, just saving the Iggy, and now it's Earl's turn to shine. He's going to go in with the ultimate, chasing down Kazuzen. Kazuzen has her ultimate. She comes back to look for the Enji's grip. Is she gonna make the ultimate there? I don't know. Oh man. Here then everybody just backs off. Another snipe lands down onto the Hayate. Hayate is poked down pretty low. Everyone from Clown Cats is gonna back out. Good job there poking and then backing out without any death, but this is gonna create a lot of space for that Dark Slayer to be taken now.
Dark Slayer is taken now. gold lead extended to 6,000. Now the Aosu in the attacking position, along with the Iggy, mean that they can really just push any towers without any problem. Although they don't have any tower or disrupt, and that does have one, so that is a very safe, let's say a safe button to fall back onto if ever they get dived on.
Oh, here's Earl. Starry Night doesn't connect. Earl uses his ultimate as well now to put some pressure, trying to catch out the Lorien, committing to that Starry Night. Doesn't do it. Everyone gets out safe and sound. That is good. However, Cat is in here in a little bit of trouble. Poked down again to close to half HP. Now it's the Chi trying to make some magic happen. Here's the ultimate coming from the Iggy. Gonna be able to just deal some damage there. Oh, here the fight is going to break out. Hurricane Wall comes down to separate the fight, but not quite enough, as the Annette is going to fall out in the front there. Don't be salty, trying to just snipe and get that Katazin or that Hayate. Anyone will do. But I guess they don't need it at this point. They're just trying to pad those stats perhaps and try to make this core push possible. Lorien finds a nice engage onto the Iggy. Iggy's gonna fall out in the front. And Aoi trying to just jump in and take out this wave and create some space for the Lorien to clear in the middle. Oh no, now it's gonna be a 3-on-2. Oh, make that 3-on-3 as Annette joins the fight. Annette, can you do something about this? Can you protect your Hayate? Hayate goes in with the Kunai Blitz. He does not have enough on the passive there. He does not have enough damage. And those guys there just tank it right up. Oh, it was it a, oh man, it was a 4-on-3 situation there. My bad. Wow. Lots of pressure all the way till the end. Not even a chance to breathe for Clown Cats. That was a tough game for them.
Great job by the side of Waisu. That they did so good, constantly putting pressure onto their opponents, not letting them any chance, not allowing them any gaps to actually take a breather. Alias did a very good job there, but you saw that Ali is so down in gold, despite him playing well with the AoE. He just came in with the Dragon's Claw, landed his combo, but no damage to be seen at all. And don't be salty, had his front lines. Just easy game, stay back, and then take out some snipes, lower the enemy, then GTL with the arrow just goes in and deal the damage.
I love the damage coming out from the Lorien. Look at that, 30%. He does choose to kill the bear, the bear's agony first before the Tomb Reaper, which I think could have maybe been swapped around for this scenario, because you got the Mina, you got the Chi, you got the Earl especially, all looking like they can do some healing. The Tomb Reaper could probably come out a little bit earlier, but I don't think that's going to matter, because really what was changing the game there for him was the fact that Waiso was just relentless in the attacks. Every time Lorien was sort of feeling like, oh man, I'm caught out. I didn't have my skills ready for the fights and those kind of things. It wasn't really Lorien's fault. He was just trying to clear those waves, but why so? Just taking every opportunity to just push in and really messing up the pace of Clown Cats.
Absolutely, we saw there that Waiso, with their strong early game team composition, with the Mina, with the Iggy and the Arrow, kept on putting pressure on the 4-man, the 3-man, even 5-man gang at some point there onto the Dragon Lane, locking out the Hayate, not letting him play. We saw there, the end of the game, Hayate 0-4-0, unable to do anything at all. When the snowball started rolling, they did not even have to put pressure on them. Onto the Hayate, he just crumbled under the weight of the gold lead.
You saw him trying to just spin in with the Kunai Blitz. He did hit 4 members of Waiso, but it was just a scratch. It was just a tickle on them. It must really feel bad when you're in Hayate. You're trying to do your best to do damage, but you just don't have enough gold to compete with the enemy team. That is the tough life of a carry player, especially if you're a late game one. Yeah, all part of the game. Excellent work by on the side of the team Waiso there, but also a valiant effort by Clown Cats.
And that will be the victory goal over to the Waiso for the first matchup of today. So that'll be 1 point going to them. Very strong, starting off their tournament run with a very strong start and performance, taking down their opponents. And as we now we will wait for the second match. Will happen in 20 minutes. That will be between Dragon Enjoyers and Shinubis.
Okay, very nice. It's going to be it does look like we got a EU flag and a Swiss flag. Let me just jump over to check out which countries they are representing. We got Shinubis rather.
Shinubis is from Switzerland.
Switzerland, and then we have
Why so? Representing La France. And Clown Cats
Okay.
representing Iraq. Interesting.
Very nice, very nice. I love to see all the different countries being represented here. And how about Dragon Enjoy? I wasn't able to find that on the sheet.
Dragon.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. We don't have that information from Dragon Enjoyers, but I'm sure they are also proud Europeans at heart. If you are I got this. Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Take
count
it
us
off.
in.
This team's turn to ban.
Are you gonna count us in? Okay. Well, guys, we are back on air, and we have a match for you right now. It's going to be, unfortunately, a show match down between 4 members of Dragon Enjoy. That's the top 4 members on the on the left hand side over there, Team Blue, and Shinubis. Well, it is super unfortunate, but they were unfortunately unable to reach their last player. You know how it is. They gave it their best, and they're still here to make sure that we have a game to at least watch. Thank you to them for showing up and wanting to still play this game. Frank Ribery is going to fill in as a substitute for the last player. As now this game, Dragon Enjoy will take an automatic loss, no matter what the outcome is. But we're just here to enjoy this game nonetheless. So now we're into the ban pick phase. Bans coming through is gonna be Zip, is gonna be Joker, is gonna be Lubu and Zata, and we have picked up here Annette, a very popular support nowadays it seems, and Matlock, Raz, Varys, followed by Hayate.
And that Hayate, we saw this being played by Clown Cats in the previous game.
Oh yes, we saw the Hayate getting picked up by the Clown Cat. Previously, it was matched up by Amina on YSO. And now we're gonna see a more traditional Violet pick into the Hayate this time. And right now, see the Raz picked up here by Clown Cat. It didn't opt to go with it's still a very strong hero here, the Raz. And we're gonna have to see how Dragon Enjoy is going to respond for that one. Matlock could be a support, he could be a Slayer lane. Personally, I probably like him in the Slayer lane a little bit more, although he's going to have to be careful because he's up against the Varys. Varys should be able to just keep him at bay, and so Matlock shouldn't really have an advantage there on the top lane. He's just going to have to farm up and maybe wait for the opportunities to roam and help out in the team fights. He does go into the Slayer lane. And meanwhile, he's got that Annette as well, so Matlock is going to have to be careful every time he uses that ultimate. He might just get pushed away by Annette.
Absolutely. Now we do see both teams have not picked up their jungle, so the second ban phase will hopefully, I think, both teams will predominantly try and ban out the jungle position, but they will have to be careful here because if they ban too much, they won't be left with much to play. They ban. They ban out meta heroes like Kira and the Nacroft, and then they ban out some less popular heroes just in sake of having a jungle ban. That is the Murat and the Pain.
Right, and the Nacroft here banned out. I think also a little bit of split push pressure taken away for Shinubis. Oh no, is that a Florentino that we're gonna be seeing here? Okay. Right now, it's very interesting because Shinubis have a couple of decisions to make. They could put the Ryoma into the jungle as they're showing right now on the screen, or they could go ahead and put Ryoma into the top lane. I think putting Ryoma into the top lane, Matlock into the support position, and then picking themselves up in another jungle could be the right call here. I do fear playing against the Ryoma more, and when I am a Florentino, then I fear playing Matlock. In fact, when I see a Matlock into Florentino, I'm like, yeah, I got this one. Don't worry. That's my feeling whenever I see a Matlock when I'm on a Florentino. So that's my suggestion. We'll have to see if they do that. Shinubis does that. Final pick, of course, on the Dragon Enjoy side is going to be a Raptor.
Matlock Superman? Matlock Superman is locked in.
Okay.
Deadly combo here.
Deadly combo, yes, but what about that Annette? Oh no, I'm gonna be very interested to see how that plays out for sure. Now, we do also know a little bit about the seedings of these two teams here. I think Shinubis, correct me if I'm wrong, Shinubis is second seed, tied with Clown Cats, and Dragon Enjoy is the third seed. So in terms of skill level / historical elos, We do expect Shinobis to come out on top, but that Annette could change the story with that Hurricane Wall in a moment's notice.
And we do see though that the Superman,
Ten
the
seconds
Superman
remaining.
does get counted out by a bit by the direct there. Of course, the direct just places down his barrier, and then it won't be able to just block the Superman from trying to get any push through.
In his charging state, he'd just get knocked away and be forced to just walk around, you know. So, wow, interesting picks here, and rather not picks, but interesting allocations of heroes. We're gonna have to see. It should be a really fun match.
Yeah, I do agree with you here. I would have liked the Florentino to be in the Dark Slayer more, because Ferris nowadays she seems to be more effective in the jungle.
Yeah, we do see a lot of the
Especially when she
pro
built
teams
that
do that
damage
as
item.
well. Yeah,
Yes,
that is for
absolutely.
sure. Really fast lane clear here by Frank Ribery. A lot of support here, helping the middle lane. Oh, but Varus is going to drop this top wave. 2 minions completely gone from Varus. Varus is not going to get level 2 anytime soon here. And the red side invade is going to come through. A push
Not much
that
danger.
kind of missed there. That's A-OK. Just showing Dragon and Joy that Shinobis is here. That Shinobis will come into your jungle if you're not careful. Nice little ambush there. Controlled both members of Dragon and Joy, of Shinobis, as they try to
Ooh.
move down to the bottom side.
Oh, now a bit of an engagement here in the early game, perhaps. Veggies Boosie though. Varus here. Bit of danger position, but she is able to get himself safer. But
Yes!
Mega Mind connects with the Desperate Duels and takes down Superman, although bit of an over-engage, but safely gets away. Not yet. Too soon I have spoken. Rasmus comes in with the power surge and the fancy footworks finished off the Florentino 1-for-1 trade. Somehow the goal advantage for the team that didn't get the first blood.
Yeah, that might be the top wave issue, because we did see the Varus dropping 2 minions. Could make up for that difference there, but maybe not that much. I'm not really sure. Meanwhile, you saw the Ryoma just strolling in. You almost can't recognize him in that skin of his. That but he was trying to kill the Hayate as Hayate tried to back off over there. Hayate just on 1 sliver of health. Was a really worried for him there for a second. Just a little bit of engage on the top side there. Varus,
Malok a bit far forward.
Varus
Oh no,
going away at
Varus!
it.
Oh, excuse me, that's the Varus cut out of position. Ryoma goes through, pokes him down, and
nice.
finishes him off.
You know what? That was just a really epic rotation there by Shinobis. They saw Varus getting caught up there with the Malok. It would have been a nice little one-on-one. I think Varus would have been fine on that trade if she was able to play one-on-one, but Shinobi says no. Shinobi says, we're a team and we're going to come for you. 4v1. Bye-bye.
Oh, you're also cool here. Pushes back the net, but not gonna engage by not gonna get engaged on by the side of Shinobis here.
Right now, nobody really can do anything about the Superman. He is just poking in and then jumping back out all this time. You're so cool is the taunt that is carried by his name there. Very interesting for people of Dragon and Joy is now going to be clustered in the bottom here. However, they're going to have to be careful.
Oh, the direct has placed down his Genesis barrier, looking to do the Genesis Blast, but ooh, low on health is then that will get taken down. Superman pushes back. Oh, Genesis Blast does connect onto Superman. He's way too tanky to get taken out with that. Really game direct. Oh, he even comes back to this. Engage onto Megamind. 3 low health members does get away. Only a net to be taken down.
It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade there, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
That's a 1-for-1 trade there.
Yeah, the Florentino went in to take out a member of Shinobi's there. Not a whole lot to be gained from that, but definitely bringing out their... What should I say? Their what's that word? Oh man, I want to say a word that... wow, man, I forget the word. It means, basically it means, you know, people showing a lot of, you know, fight, aggression, and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll move on.
Ooh, Raz in the middle lane gets the breath down low by Fat. But Superman some of the kill and finishes him off with a great combo, 4 continuous pushes straight onto the tower.
Oh no. The fat and juicy Varus, apparently, is what the name says, gotten taken and made a meal with their...
8 shot comes through, stuns up Annette, lands the cleave, now in hands. Another one looking to come through here. Superman looking to do a flank here, but is chased down by 4 members of... chased out by 4 members of the Dragon Enjoyers.
He used it on the Varus, but that is A-okay. Varus kill is going to put the score up 4-2, and the gold lead now solid 1k ahead.
Right now, we do see the gold lead here being at a comfortable one, a not strong and comfortable 1,000 gold lead for the side of Shinobis here. Violet, though, not getting that much from in this. Despite the gold lead, she's not as fed up as the Florentino is on the side of the Dragon Enjoyers.
Yeah, that is definitely a difficult thing when your teammate there is just running all the way around and you're just like, oh man, do I join that fight or do I not? And perhaps also Ryoma has a super duper fast link there, but hold on a second. Big ultimate comes back here as Varus gets pushed back again.
Kamehameha, not enough damage onto the Raz.
So close. Raz now 2 times and he has fought and he has fought and gotten brought down to, like, I don't know, a 500 HP. He managed to get away both times. Let's have to see if the 3rd time he's still just as lucky.
Oh, right now, looking to engage, takes out the Spirit Sentinel now, keeps on going with the combo, but Superman here is denied. Beautiful. Oh, here to deny, but unable to do anything. Speedy Bullet is used by Superman. 2 pushes, but 1 not even needed. He has room to finish off Florentino, looking to re-engage as the Violet.
Oh, that damage.
Oh, that damage though. Oh, split pushing Sonic outplays, big brain plays despite Megamind not the one to do it, but the tower does go down despite the victory there, trading the Malok for the jungle as the Florentino. The tower does go down.
Toka, you were talking about the Violet not being able to farm up as much, but you saw exactly what happened there. Violet was completely just thinking about the team plays up at the top. Made a right move, I guess, in terms of the team spirit, trying to move up there to help out. But then she loses out on the farm in the bottom side. So a little bit of maybe too much fight focused here is Shinobi's. But we'll have to see. Maybe the Superman is gonna be able to lead that rhythm, keep it up, and continue to put a lot of pressure.
Missteps, oversteps is in danger. That's where Door is used by the Megamind. They takes him down Spectral Era, not enough to heal up the Ryoma. Unfortunate. He did not have the vision in that bush. He had no reason. He wanted to use that Naga Tajutsu to roll over the wall there and roll back, but 4 members there to deny Superman now has to use his Purify, re-engage his shock, stuns up 4 people, but Cleanse does come through. Megamind in danger, low on health, that's where the door does connect. Just blast connects onto 2 members, but brings them down low and finishes off his Sonic onto the Malok there. Oh, beautiful pressure being put on, but Raz, it's explosive tail, not enough damage, even wasting his flicker there.
I like the sort of aggression coming out from the Raz there, though. Even though he didn't have enough damage to finish that off, he does sort of keep the enemy at bay. Does keep Dragon and Joy at bay there, making sure that they don't want to overstep and commit to that mid tower. I stand corrected about this Violet. Somehow she has
absolutely.
all of a sudden went all the way out to 5.4k gold. What did she do in the little bit of time that we were talking about her? Oh my goodness.
It's
an
as
art.
if he can hear us.
Yeah, it's an art. It's an art that Violet has just pulled off here. She's now the most fed member on her team, and is going to be able to take on, well, match the Florentino's gold now. Meanwhile, it's going to be the Hayate, who doesn't end up with as much gold as he would like.
Actually, if the Violet brought in the new enchantment, I forgot its name.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that completely made sense because if she used it, here, but danger.
Superman.
Now once again it's caught out of position, and sorry, my bad there. Bit of danger, and Sonic will get taken down there.
Wow, Superman just taking that opportunity to really take out the enemy Hayate there. He's running rampant all around this map, and the entire Dragon and Joy team, they are just not having a good time with this Superman. Nobody can really stop him. Maybe they have to make an ambush play with Megamind, but hold on, Megamind, are you going to show us something?
Once again, caught out of position. Danger. Megamind takes him down, but You're So Cool looks to put on some more pressure, re-engage revenge, but Frank Ribery, Megamind not giving any chance. But remember, Frank Ribery still has the Genesis Blast. He can use it anytime now, unless he just wants to wait it down and then get it cancelled. Oh, he does use it. Connects onto the poor water of the river there. Megamind dashes over the wall, engages onto the Raz, switching hero. So he gets taken out. Arctic Orb is used to evade the stuns from the Ryoma. But Superman here pushes back one member, misses his second push there. No further impact done by Superman here.
There's a wave here in the middle lane, though. Are they going to go ahead and engage onto this middle tower? I don't think they have enough. Yeah, they're not going to be able to hold that wave long enough to be able to touch the tower at all. Excellent defense here from Shinobis. Of course, that little caught out there from that little sort of getting caught out there from Malok there was a little bit hurtful, but that's all right, as they are able to just fight them all back.
Oh, Raz, a bit far forward to just clear that minion wave.
Again, I love that aggression coming out. He's telling Dragon and Joy that, hey man, even though you guys have a slight kill score lead, don't forget we have a gold lead and we're not afraid to fight.
Exactly, they have 1,000 gold lead, and we do have to watch out for that Violet there in the strong late game. She's very sharp. Oh, Ryoma checks the bush. Very wise move.
Yeah, 8.2k gold there for the Violet right now.
You're So Cool pushes back one member, pushes back two member. Frank Roy gets a second push, but
man,
first engage comes through. Enhanced Cleave takes down one member. Varus with a lot of kisses, keeps on dealing damage, but Violet double kill for
Violet, come on.
Violet, come on, triple kill. More. Oh, not enough damage. Megamind retreats in time. What? 4 for 4 trade, but the kill.
Should go down.
Triple kill for Megamind. I would actually be very disappointed if it isn't also a triple kill from the Violet as well.
Well, the Violet did arrive quite late to that fight. Violet was doing the split push, trying to just get farmed up. I was just thinking that Megamind ended up on the opposite side of the map as Violet, and then Superman went ahead and force engaged that one over there. Just going in and just literally pushing people around there indiscriminately almost. And unfortunately, Violet was still clearing at that moment, wasn't able to come to the fight right at the moment that the fight happened, but still, nonetheless, it ends up favorable, I think, for Shinobis there, as they now extend their goal lead to 2,000. So good job there. Oh, Violet is
so-
unstoppable now.
Virtual Art shuts down Megamind, takes down Fat Juicy Varus here as well as he gets taken down. The Malok, the kill away from her, but Violet 10,600 gold, most fed up hero we have. We have to keep an eye on her now. This is the time where she starts to really shine here. Only one item left to build that. I think that would be the Eternity Blade. Oh, large Meaning Wave. You also course is gonna take it up. Now is the
Nice.
right time for the Violet here to deal a lot of damage here.
Yeah, I don't even think unless Frank Ribery is going to commit to the Genesis barrier here, they're not going to be able to even touch that middle tower. Map is getting opened up bit by bit by Shinobis. Previously, we had that top side and bottom side opened up, but middle tower seems a little bit more valuable in this game, and they're going to be able to take out that red buff as well.
Oh,
Just as we talked about it.
position stuns up by the Wailing Blade of Ryoma, and Violet comes through with a massive damage. Oh,
Oh,
man.
and Violet is gonna go for a rank breaker or perhaps even a Murmasa to deal with some of the tankier characters on Dragon Enjoy. Wow, she's going full damage, not even caring about her life.
doesn't need the Eternity Blade. Oh,
Doesn't need
Megamind
it.
pushed around by Thracia, bullied out of the dragon. Dark
Yeah.
Blessing goes over to Ryoma, interestingly.
Okay,
Not the
okay.
carry, not Violet.
That's all right. If Ryoma is gonna make some interesting stun plays here, that could be fine. That could be just as fine. Now, Virtual Art, she's showing us some excellent positioning, and in fact, when you have You're So Cool on your team as the ultra aggressive support Superman, I don't think you need to be that afraid. Only thing you need to be afraid of is maybe the Florentino getting that ultimate Death Rip duel off on you and sticking to you. But otherwise, You're So Cool. You're so...
Spitting Bullet is used. Sonic getting pushed around. Damage is done, and he will go down. Superman, despite being support, who's able to tank and deal a lot of stun. Remember, amazing damage there. So able to be done by the Superman. Drake still connected onto the dragon. As we approach the 17-minute mark here, 7,000 gold lead for the side of.
And another fight looks like it might just break out here because there's still that wave. Oh, Varus gets a very nice ultimate and second ability onto that Violet. Violet's going to be able to heal right back up. Maybe she's carrying the heal enchantment. No to the Annette as she jumps forward trying to make another force engage onto Virtual Art. That's going to be 2 members more to fall from the side of Dragon Enjoy. Oh no, Annette, you thought that Virtual Art was low. You thought their Violet was low. Nah, joke's on you. She healed right up. Oh my goodness, now there is gonna be 2 waves pushing in now. There's no stopping them now. Another character falls, another hero falls here on the side of Dragon, and Shinobis is going to take it home and kill that core, even though they already won this matchup automatically due to a disqualification. They still do it in style.
Oh man, the MVP goes to Superman. But obviously, if you have anyone to choose, if I had to choose MVP, it definitely had to be the Violet, right?
Really,
Oh.
really, You're So Cool really grabbed my attention. Every moment of the game, I was just wondering, where is this Superman? Where is he going? He was so aggressive, and it just really felt like Dragon Enjoy had no time and nothing to say to the Superman as he just cuts right through their formation every time.
Sonic,
But you're right.
unable to do anything.
Yeah, but you're right, though. Virtual Art still showed us very much how she was able to farm up 25% damage dealt there, leading the team. Not much of a surprise. Megamind, of course, still doing a lot of damage, 26% damage, leading his team as well, along with Frank Ribery there, the guest player for Dragon Enjoy. They did their best, and they almost had they almost took the tide of the game close to the 7-minute mark there. Unfortunately, a couple of turns, and Superman was able to buy enough time for that Violet to get fed up before the Hayate, and then basically the game was over.
Absolutely, just no chance for retaliation. Although we did see a lot of back and forth, just constant fights and
Oh, yeah.
constant trades, 1-2, 2-1 trades by both teams. But in the end there, after that 14 minute mark, Violet really starting to show up. It's starting to come online in the game there. Just
Oh,
decimate
yes.
her peers. Blast away, takes the tower, blast the tower, blast the enemy, blast Direct, blast Megamind.
You
Just
know what?
doing
It
so much damage.
really felt like the rest of Shinobis was just there for distraction, and Virtual Art was gonna just roll through and make sure they get that victory. You saw the Matlock, he was killed a couple of times up there in the top. She thought she had a one-on-one with a Matlock, and then all of a sudden 4 members just push her right into the wall, and she had to ult across the wall, and even then it was not enough.
Absolutely. Very good game there by Shinobis. Managed to end out that and gain themselves the victory in the second match of the day. Now we do have the third match awaiting us in just very quickly, just 10 minutes. And after that, we will take a short, I think 30-40 minutes break until we head towards our 2 final match of the first day. First day of the group stage. So many exciting games already in the morning and now in the evening. So many exciting games now already been played and so much more to come.
Next game should be a really fun game to watch as well. It's going to be Why So against Masked Heroes. Masked Heroes showed up a lot in our scrims, and we got to know this team a little bit more. In fact, some of you might have already heard their cast. Some of their players also filling in as casters. Very talented players to also have such a skill casting. Sometimes casters, we don't really know how to play the game, but not these guys. These guys also know how to play the game. I'm not trying to belittle ourselves here, but I'm just saying that, wow, I really respect their multi-talentedness. Awesome. So Masked Heroes should be a really fun game too. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. You just saw this morning, they were the team that decimated Clown Cats in a really dominant fashion. And they were playing who? They were playing, I think it was, let me see, they were playing the Iggy. Yes, the Iggy that was really, really sort of, well, not surprising necessarily, but definitely imposing on the enemy. The Iggy Mina combo plus that arrow. And so hopefully we'll be able to see that again.
Absolutely. We saw the Hayate, the Annette combo being played out so much already in the evening here. Both games had it. First game, it was on the side of Clown Cats, and in the second game, it was on the side of
Dragon
on
and
the
Joy.
side of Dragon and Joyous. But so far, doesn't seem to be very effective.
Yeah, I was just about to say, because both games we've watched there, Annette wasn't able to really show her, prominence there. I don't know if it was just because they were simply outdrafted or something, but when I did see the draft previous game, I did think that Annette should be able to use that Hurricane Wall to really discourage the Superman from coming in. But Superman was able to just still use his second and first ability without using his ultimate, being able to just deal, just do so much. And maybe the Annette held her ultimate a little bit too much in terms of trying to stop the Superman from harassing. I don't know. I just thought that perhaps I was pretty confident with the pick there from Annette, but unfortunately it didn't turn out. So I'm a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit strange about that too. Hopefully next game, if we do see the Annette and Hayate combo again, we'll see a win.
Wouldn't it be funny if the third match also had the Annette and Hayate combo, and then they actually also lost? Because if that happens, I think a lot of teams actually want to play the Annette Hayate combo, because there's a lot of reasoning, it makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of logic and thinking behind the strategy. It makes a lot of sense, the composition. But if it's a record of 3 games lost in a row with that combo, most teams in the tournament might have to reconsider that choice of strategy.
Oh yeah. You know what? Maybe also it's just the fact that Annette right now isn't the strongest support choice out there. I know she has her uses and things like that, but maybe she has to be picked as a counter pick rather than a core pick. Like right now, many teams seems to be first 3 picks they will lock into the Annette as if it was going to be their core strategy. But maybe this tournament right now is telling us that it's not that viable in a competitive environment.
Maybe. Although I would say it's very, very strong in the ranked game.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not really sure whether we saw it a lot in the professional games as well. I should be interested to be able to check up on that stat, but I'm not actually. I don't know where actually to check that. For me, in North America, we don't really see a lot of that Annette Hayate combo. Maybe it's because recently I haven't been able to just play a lot of ranked games, maybe. But yeah, interesting. Can you fill us in? What are you guys seeing right now in ranked gameplays in EU that makes the Annette Hayate so strong?
I don't know, the Annette Hayate is just able to, like in ranked games where they don't actually put pressure on you, the Annette and Hayate combo, going to the late game, Annette with Hurricane Walls and just break up the team fight, and Hayate can just go in with the Kunai Blitz. Although I would say this, in pro play, it doesn't come out a lot, because in the most recent AWC 2021, which has just concluded yesterday with the grand final, we mostly see the Annette and not the Annette, the Mina and Hayate combo instead of the Annette Hayate combo, which in my opinion makes a lot more sense, because the Mina with the Dark Dominio stuns up everybody, locks them into place, and then the Hayate comes in with the Kunai Blitz, deals the damage.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, and that's a bit of an opposite take on that. Instead of locking them in place, he pushes them away. If not played correctly, it could completely just mess up the Hayate's chance to damage in the team fight.
Right. Yes. I was just about to say that. I mean, even the size of the Mina ultimate is roughly the size of Hayate's ultimate. So as long as you combo that in time, there should be no chance that the enemies are able to react in time and get away. You know, even if they purify your Dark Dominion and try to flicker out, that's going to take some really fast reaction. So as long as you count your Hayate in, you flicker, use your Death Scythe to gather everyone, Dark Dominion comes down, and then immediately Hayate follows with the ult and purify. That's going to be a really, really deadly and really, really smooth combo. We're just waiting for probably 2 more players on both sides of the next teams. It's gonna be YSO against Masked Heroes.
As heroes, familiar face, facing again what we could say the strongest teams in terms of seeding and performance so far in the Group B. Have to see. We saw Mass play a lot. We have seen Team Mass Hero play a lot in our organized scrims, of course, by the team behind the EU Summer League. They've played very well, but we'll have to see when it actually comes to the tournament whether you have such a good chance it goes up against a very strong opponent right from the start. See how they perform.
It looks like we'll just be a couple more minutes here. Meanwhile, maybe we can tell you guys all about our prizes and a little bit about our schedules. So, the European Summer League, we are being sponsored by Teamy, by Trovo. We have, I think, was it 100? Is it
150 euros?
Yes, 150 euros in cash prizes and 100,000. That's right, 100,000 vulture prizes up for grab, sponsored by Teamy. So these players, that's what they're fighting for, and of course they're fighting for the glory. They're fighting also for the fact they're just also participating and making Arena of Valor a great game. So that's what these players are playing for, is quite a noble cause and also quite some exciting prizes to be had. I think it was 16 teams. Actually, maybe a little bit more.
20 teams.
20, right? Because we have, I think, two different pools here, or groups that have 5 teams, and they're gonna be playing first in the group stage. It's going to be like the AWC, where they play 2 games against each other, and I guess in a 2-game sort of round, 2 round. Wait, that's a little bit hard to say. 2 round robin, and then they're gonna be earning points. Moving out of the group stage, they will then get put into a knockout bracket, and those will all be played in the weeks to come. It's gonna be wrapped up from July 19th to August 5th. Lots of fun games and lots of packed, shall we say, packed entertainment. Packed action, yes. Okay, action-packed entertainment. That's even better. We fit 3 words all in there. Action-packed entertainment for you all. Make sure you head over to tournament.com / a whole bunch of different numbers here. Why don't we just go ahead and put that into the stream link? I think I am monitoring the stream right now, so
also
jump over and put that in for you.
We also have a liquid. Wow, that's hard to say. Liquidpedia.
Liquidpedia page.
Liquidpedia
yes.
page, very exciting, of course. Very popular Wikipedia / Liquidpedia for esports content. So we're on there. Make sure to check us out there as well.
There is the ! Wiki that you should be able to do, as Shadowblade, our producer and the tournament organizer, is trying to say. I'm not able to actually post a link though. Don't have the mod permission thingy, but it looks like you can ask Stream Elements to go ahead and tell you what that link is. It is going to be used by the command !schedules. !schedules to make sure you catch all of your favorite teams playing in this awesome tournament Lots of action waiting for you. Again, that's going to be running from July 19th all the way till August 5th. And we have games from in the morning and into the evening for those of you in Europe. And for those of you in North America, that's going to actually still be the, well, I guess still be the mornings and the evenings, but quite early in the mornings, and then actually the noon and afternoon. So that's actually a pretty good time. I'm in North America, and I stream usually for, I cast usually the noon games. Is definitely a very comfortable time to log in and enjoy some Arena of Valor content. So if you're in North America, let's give our EU friends some support as well. I see 17 viewers online right now. This is awesome. And we hope to be bringing you even more excitement just in a few moments as we head into the third game here. Actually, we should be changing over, and maybe we already have. We're on a bit of a stream delay. Bans are now coming in. It is going to be Annette, Zata, Iggy, and Zip. Quite normal bans here. Actually, for the Annette. Interesting.
Huh.
Why so? We were just waiting for someone to pick the Annette and Hayate, but you banned it out.
Why? I wonder why. Despite them countering it so good in the first game they played.
Why so? Why?
I have to mention the Annette and Hayate combo currently have been played in 4, maybe 5 matches. The tournament so far. 0% win rate.
Oh man, yeah. Maybe it's because Mass Heroes did choose to ban out the Iggy, and Iggy could be their response to that Annette Hayate combo. I don't know. Just a very bold guess here. Maybe that is what YSO has in mind.
Early Irie pick, counter pick maybe, Chi, Florentino up for grab to absolutely destroy that Irie in the Slayer lane.
Oh, but that Irie could also be played into the jungle, so Masked Heroes have to make a choice here. They have to make a choice on whether they're thinking this Irie is in the Slayer lane or not. An insta lock on this Varus, no questions asked, and then it's gonna be a Zuka, a lane hover. Actually, they don't seem to have a very good idea about who they're gonna play. I think a lane here for them, since it was hover for so long, and I remember seeing that in scrims quite a bit, but it's going to be Malok in the end here. Varus Malok. Two very interesting picks, because right now Team YSL also doesn't really have a good grasp of where those two characters are going to be placed. So all those both these heroes can be played in many different lanes, support, jungle even, and the mid lane, maybe the Slayer lane. So right now they're tossing the 8-ball back to YSO and saying, hey, you show us your card now.
Hayate. Oh, right. Maybe they banned the Annette because they want to pick up the Hayate in this game.
Okay, that's a very sneaky move there. They say, you got the first two, you get to make the first sort of combo pick, and we only get the first pick. So we're gonna ban out Annette so that you don't give that free win to us. Wait, is that right? Did I say that right? I'm just working in a little bit of the stats there. Of course, I'm joking there. They're just saying that, hey, that's actually pretty sneaky if you think about it. They just went ahead and said, okay, I'm gonna ban out your Annette. You can't pick the Annette and Hayate. You're gonna have to think about something else.
I did see that the hover of the lane there from the side of Mass Hero didn't get locked in the end. Of course, the Varus and Malok gets locked in, and of course, YSO decides to pick up the lane. Possibly could be used in the jungle or the Dark Slayer position. We can see this rotation from the Irie and lane in both these positions. Bit of a Mass Hero may have to make a guess towards what the side of YSO is going to play out, arrange their hero spots on the map, try to come up with a counter strat or a counter pick. But with the Varus and Malok locked in, we do see the very tanky front line for the side of Mass Hero. They might also be able to just bring the Varus into the jungle position if they so wish to. Of course, she's very effective in jungle, but it depends on, of course, the jungler or what the strategy of their teams want to play. Just bit of a sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We seem to be experiencing a bit of a technical difficulty, so do give us a moment as we try to resolve it.
Yeah, technical difficulty in the background here. Oh, we are just now connected back to the video. Cool.
Hey.
So now we're able to see exactly what people have picked and banned. It is going to be the Violet locked in here into the Hayate. Okay, very nice. Ignis, an early game mid pick, is going to come out. They did ban out the Liliana on the side of YSO, but they were missing out on the last ban. Perhaps they were looking for that Ignis ban actually. We're not quite sure what YSO was thinking about because we didn't get to see the hovers. And then for Masked Heroes, they're gonna retort with the Pain and Pura bans over here. So that probably means Masked Heroes believe the Irie is going to be in the Slayer lane or something, and then maybe actually I don't know what they I'm not really sure because they ban out Pain, meaning that they think no one's playing jungle yet, but then Elaine and Irie can't really
I don't know what they're thinking. The Ally and the Irie both play in the jungle just fine.
Oh, okay, you know what it might be, because we saw some very crazy, like TikTok moment plays with this Elaine. I don't know if it was actually on TikTok. It might have been on Reddit. But anyway, I digress. Elaine jumping onto the Allen and then wrecking the entire team. We saw that before. Maybe that's what they were going for.
Oh, actually, what? Wait. The side of I just noticed YSO didn't ban their last ban.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They missed out on that last ban, but maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Preda is gonna get picked up as the middle lane here into the Ignis. Quite a long range, so interesting, very interesting. Preda's got that long range, and I think in the scrims we were able to see Preda getting picked up. I can't remember if it was by YSO, but they really surprised us. I mean, that Preda got 42% damage or something like that. It was a crazy match for the Preda.
Annie, we might see Hayate jungle here. We might see Hayate jungle here.
Kidding.
Looking at the.
You're kidding.
Oh, I'm not kidding. He's bringing punish.
Mid. Okay, wait. Preda is mid. Elaine is
mid. Elaine
is support.
Oh, they could play a 3 warrior combo here. Elaine could be played in the dragon lane position with Mina. It's completely fine, but the Hayate jungle though. Or they could play the Mina.
No, they have a Kira. They have a Kira on the other side. They have an Ignis. That's gonna be an early invade coming through. They have a Varus too. Put Varus, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my, no. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here right now. Of course, I guess if the Mina gets a Dark Dominion down, Elaine comes down with his Sunset, and then also Irie comes in with her ultimate. Yeah, that could be a really crazy combo. And then also, of course, let's not forget about the Hayate. But still, come on, early game, what is gonna happen? Oh my goodness, it is gonna be a very, very interesting game to see. I'm worked up. This Kira should be worked up as well as Komat. Komat was the guy, I remember. Komat was the guy that was showing us off with the Ignis and the Preta mid. So he's probably laughing to himself right now, saying, your strategy. I know how to play against this Preda. Don't worry, I'm going to go and invade the heck out of your Hayate jungle. I don't know. That is just my little, shall we say, inner OS.
We do actually see very interestingly. Masked Hero bringing in 4 sprint. Of course, the Kiro with her ultimate able to just go a lot of fast inside of the wall. So we might see here the 5 members of. Oh no! Early engagement here. No danger. Varus not any problem. Irie
they end up getting invaded instead, even though they have a Hayat. They are against a Hayate jungle, so you know where that lane is. That lane is going to be simping that Hayate only. And in oh my goodness, what is happening? Basically everything that I know about Arena of Valor seems to be tested in this moment right now. Komat,
very
Varus.
unconventional team compositions here in this match.
And we shall say that this match is not for fun. This match is a real deal, going for points and all. But maybe these teams are just a little bit ahead in terms of meta compared to
Kira
us.
is here. Uses his damage onto the lane there. Lane low. Might to go down. Ooh, gets away from a slither of health.
Low. He should have
on a
died there. He should
Walking
have
on
died
thin
there.
rope. He definitely should have died, but just 1 HP. 1 HP. Don't be salty as the Hayate, but I do think Kaoli is very salty at that moment.
Masked Hero is definitely a little bit salty about that. A lane not falling, it's not going to be too much of a problem though. They do pick up a slight miniature gold lead. Oh, as I say so, they do take down some other objectives to be able to come back. However, Masked Hero should be able to secure this dragon. They do secure this dragon, but the red buff goes away. They do keep on invading, don't they?
I think I'm starting to see. They pick the Irie in because Irie, against any hero, she can hold her ground. With this, our Irie, of course, very mobile, clears her lane, and then with her dashes, gets into the enemy jungle. Rotation comes up top, and then the jungle invade, giving the Hayate the resources he needs to get up late quick. Of course, with this later, Alane and Mina combo, what it means is that if the enemy team wants to force the issue in the mid lane or in the bottom lane, they can defend. The Alane and Mina and Praetor clears out the minion wave, unable to engage. You cannot engage on an Alane. You can't tower dive on him. He will pop the Death Sunset, invulnerable, attacks back on you. I'm starting to see how they're going to operate this team composition. It's starting to make a lot of sense to me now.
Toka, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree and say, no, come on, we've got Komat here on the Ignis, and we have also Varus and Matlock. They should be in that enemy jungle since wave number 1. That's my take. But you do put up a very compelling, piece of evidence there. Yes, that's right. We've been seeing the Varus being forced under tower. Again, she is forced here. Without the lane priority, she is not able to rotate as fast as this Irie at all. You might have a point here. We'll have to wait and see how this game is going to play out. But we're not going to be able to really let Masked Heroes end this game in sort of an early game fashion. But just as we say it,
Dive comes to Shark, not stunning anybody, but Irie brought down low. Kaoli here, Triangle Mazes, takes damage onto Ananas. That's brought down low, but might want to get engaged back on here by the Mina. Mina not getting her depth sight on time yet. Maybe looking for a better opportunity here. 4 on 3. Venom comes through from Varus. Good hook by depth sight, but the gets this deuce damage. Don't be salty, gets away over the wall. Solo on offensive members of YSO here. Unable to, so much salt, unable to finish them off. All members of both teams solo, but no one goes down.
Oh man, wow, that was an excellent team fight there by Masked Heroes. We thought that they were just gonna, end up being bullied again inside their own red side jungle, but no, they turned it around, gave YSO quite a scare. The score is still at 0-0. The gold is basically and practically the same. Maybe 1k gold lead here from YSO. Less than 1k. 800 gold lead.
Wow. Oh no! First blood!
No!
And the first blood goes on to the solo fight. What?
No.
Such an anticlimactic start to the first kill. No.
I know I'm not supposed to play favorites here, but I was just talking about how these teams are going back and forth, and the first blood goes down. Oh no! And the goal here now is starting to get a little bit widened, but Abyssal Dragon is going to be let go here. No, neither of these teams are going to go and contest that. Violet seems to be making a lane switch here. I don't think he will be, though. I don't think he'll be committing to that. He should be coming back down because that tower is actually not favorable for her to farm up. But we'll have to see. It's now Hayate is still down in the bottom lane here, so yeah, definitely.
Dragon
UDPK
fight
should be
could
making
happen here.
it
Malak
back.
does not have the shot. Now he does it. Stuns up 2 members. Mina
Nice.
goes down immediately after that. Oh,
Ooh.
Death at Sunset is used onto the along with comboing with the kunai blitz. Death Disappoint off the plate is used by Praise as well. Guambo combo double kill by Hayate. So much damage coming out of YSO. Yuki PK getting chased between the towers. Matt caught out. Triple kill for Varus gets taken down. Explosive by Hayate destroys his opponent. Back and forward, you say now he's going to explode. 2k gold lead extended to 3,000. Dragon, they did not even try to engage the dragon. Instead, they went for the team fight. Right decision. Mid lane tower still it's gonna be brought down here. Complete victory for Ito.
Excellent work there by YSO. What a tide turning and very, very crucial fight there as another Sunset River comes down here onto the Madlock. Did you see that massive shield on the Hayate? I don't know what exactly gave him that shield, but it was massive when he went in there. It was almost like, a third of his health bar. Oh my goodness. And Preda, every single fight I've been noticing is that he's staying so safe. He's staying so safe and just using his his ultimate to just continuously deal those damage. Those auto attacks are gonna hurt gradually. And in fact, he's just staying safe, like as if he's another ADC.
Absolutely. Oh, the Dark Slayer is going to go for. Oh no.
That was a really
John
fast
Zero
player.
in so much trouble. KO Lee caught out. Kunai Blitz goes to enough damage, dominating for the Hayate. Takes down the Kira. In a lot of trouble now. Gold lead 6,000.
At the
So
6
much
minute
trouble.
mark, oh no, here's another Sunset Raven coming down, and Yugi PK, they're just gonna melt right away. That's gonna be another 2 members of Masked Heroes
they're going to
down,
go to
and
a
they
Dave.
have a Drake also. Oh no, this is gonna be a problem here. Comatch is trying to.
She's so tanky. She's so tanky.
She's so tanky, but that's gonna be a little bit unfortunate because they don't have a minion wave. Cole Lee is gonna jump out here, trying to just pick up some heads. Mina down very low, but unfortunately, there's just too many bodies between Cole Lee and that Mina. And now is gonna be the Preda. Preda trying to find that last hit as well. Ari just using her first ability, trying to pick it up, but not quite. They're not gonna have that minion wave. They're not gonna be able to take down that tower, but they do still manage to deal massive amounts of damage to the middle and the top high ground towers.
Oh,
What
we
an
saw
exciting
there a repeat of what happened in the early game there. Mina solo still escapes. KO Lee, you thought he was going to die. He did not manage to get it out in time. Oh, but the situation is completely different from the early game now. The overwhelming advantage belonging to the side of YSO. We see they play this pressing strategy. It's starting to snowball. The snowball has been rolled. 8,000 gold lead for them. Starting to
It
near
just
9,000
went
now.
up like a rocket. The gold lead just went up like a rocket. Like at the 6 minute mark, everything was still fine. All of a sudden, in one big team fight, and things turned around. Here's the ultimate used by Irie. Irie's gonna be able to try and pick up Cole Lee. It does happen.
Oh no.
Malak comes down with a shock, but now another fight breaks down as Komat gets picked off. We didn't quite see what happened there, but the result is
Yumi
what
Shinang
matters.
though. Solo. No.
Oh, that's a very nice combo there by the Varus, but the tower is going to have to fall.
Revenge.
Here's the Irie jumping in, trying to grab the Violet. Violet gets poked down really low, but he's going to be able to just back up and get healed up there. Taunt comes through, and Malak is going to have to fall there. Dark Dominion does the job once again, and it's going to be a 3-on-4 as Preta is going to back out there. Another minion wave is going to come crashing in. Oh dear, are they going to be able to hold on? The ultimates here are going to come down, are going to come online for YSO. Do end up clearing out this wave, as now it's going to be 9 seconds until Malak also comes back from the dead. one more lane coming in from the mid. YSO is not going to let up. They're just going to continue to fight, even though it's now a 5v5 scenario. Everybody has their ultimates. It's going to be a big fight if they decide to commit into this. Shot
Oh,
comes down.
shot comes
It's going
out.
to be a forced fight. They're going to try and make it out over here, but Irie is into the back line. Now the entire battlefront gets broken up, and the Kunai Blitz comes through, taking away a
Big
whole bunch of
no.
frontline members there from Mass Heroes, and it's only going to be Yugi PK. Yugi PK is all the way inside his own fountains, 1vs5.
So desperate.
It's really low though. Can he do it? He's going to be able to pull out some miracles, but the minion waves comes in.
Oh,
And
doesn't
that's
even get a
gonna
kill.
be the game. GG, well played. What an exciting game. I mean, oh man, it was a very close fight until that one big decisive moment in the Abyssal Dragon Pit. As the Hayate made a very, very well done play, of course, supported by the Dark Dominion and the Sunset Raven coming down, and as well as we must not forget about the Preta, just continuously putting through that damage. Wow, I've never seen that Preta being played like that in NA. This is definitely something new for me and very exciting to see. And as well, we got to give it a shout out to that Irie. That Irie really, really limited True Launch his performance up at the top lane there, being able to maybe do some early game engages and things like that. Irie just dominantly held down that lane and instead turned things around for YSO to invade into that red side jungle constantly.
Oh my god, they kept invading and it's because the Varus is played up top, and it's because of that the Malok is played in the support position. They really did not have any chance to stop the invade coming through. Okay, they had the stronger team composition in the early game. The Ignis is there, the Malok, the Varus is there. But they did not answer the invades of YSO. They did not defend it, or they didn't even try to counter invade.
They did not show aggression.
They had
to...
the team composition too to do so, but they didn't. They didn't put any aggression onto the enemy team.
Yeah.
They played a safe and slow game, which isn't wrong by itself in their defense. It's fine. However, one small mistake, that team Dragon team fight turned the entire game around on its head. And from then on, straight path to victory for YSO.
Exactly. Wow. That was quite amazing to see YSO being able to just take that one little team fight and snowballing it all the way to the end. Take a look at the damages also. Komat, again, we saw him in the scrims doing so well on this Ignis and on the Preta as well himself. He does 35% of the damage on this team. Unfortunately, again, we talked about that early advantage that Team Mass Hero should have been getting, but unfortunately, they didn't execute on that. A little bit of a strategic oversight, perhaps, from Mass Heroes. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I was really hoping to see Mass Heroes come out on top in the early game there. If they were able to put in that aggression in the early game, I believe it's going to be Lee who steps up to the plate. It's going to be Yugi PK who steps up to the plate and turn this game on its head. YSO could have fallen here and now, but unfortunately we didn't get to see that. YSO still showing us very, very, very dominant behavior here. They definitely commanded the stage with a lot of aggression, and I don't know if it's just the fact that you're going up against all these really strong players from YSO that makes you sort of hide away in under your tower or something like that. Definitely when you play against strong teams, when I play against strong teams, I feel that pressure and I feel like I have to just stay alive, and oftentimes that is not enough.
I have to say though, the praise of in the hands of Yumi Shimon reminded me of Chinese Taipei star in the AWC 2019. It's popped in my head. The praise in the hands of Star, exactly like Mishi Bang here. Instead of playing a defensive, bad damage dealing Praetor, clear the lane and then pop the ult and then chase the enemy away, kept putting pressure onto the enemy and chase them to the end of the earth. once the ultimate was used, the dragons in the hand of Praetor pushed the enemies into where they had no more place left to stand. The alien come through, and then the Hante came through. Oh, I have to say, although of course the MVP of the match does go to Hayate, I think it was a very great collective effort by the entire team of Waiso here. If the first game one member pops out, this game is completely different. They played such a good strategy, they executed so well, they kept on getting the invades in, they fed the Hayate in the late game, and working together, the Mina, the Irie, the alien just came in with the dive, and the Hayate with the kunai blitz. A 4-dive combo, just straight onto the members, it's explosive damage there. Also, we saw the reason I think the battle in the dragon team fight was one of the crucial battle was Malak got a good shot through, but it was too disconnected from his back. That didn't really matter. The turning point was when 3 members of Waiso was low, but Mina manages to get the death scythe onto 3 members. That is 3 members, including the jungle of Mass Hero, and then that was the decisive moment. The stun came through there, paved the way at the Hayate, just kunai blitz without anyone to stop him. Massive damage, quad kill, and that just signaled the end onto for Mass Hero.
Yeah, from that point on, it was always a numbers advantage for Waiso, in my opinion. And until the very last fight, of course, where they seemed to, they had to wait for the minion waves. And so basically then they had a nice fair 5-on-5 fight. But ever since that fight, it was always a numbers game. Every single time Waiso was just able to pressure on. Probably in that scenario, we can probably learn a thing or two from AWC. Is what I would gather if I was playing with my own team. Maybe just in those scenarios, wait for your 5th man, drop a couple of towers, don't worry about it, get your ranged heroes to poke down those waves, but don't lose another head. Don't give the enemy another opportunity to just continue their relentless aggression.
I think in terms of the Malak there, the collective effort of Mass Hero, they did try and have a last-ditch attempt at reclaiming the game for themselves there, but they didn't have to. I don't think they needed to, because the minion lane wasn't close. They had the high ground tower up top. Remember, in my opinion, 2 high ground towers down easier to defend than 1 high ground tower down, because then you're focused on 2 minion wave at the same time. You had 1 tower left. You could clear the wave. You had the heroes to do so with the Ignis, with the Malak, but you didn't. They tried to fight out despite not having the protection of the tower or anything. Down 10,000 K in gold, just unable to do anything there. Malak came through with the shock, stunned up 2 people, but destructive power of the Hayate was just too much to take care of, and the Violet not enough gold in her hands to do anything, even towards the late game period.
Right, it felt like Masked Heroes was a little bit like they wanted to take the fight out. They wanted to see if they can take a chance and bring the fight back to Waiso and push them outside of their high ground towers, and that's why perhaps the Malak went in and engaged. This would have been fine if the gold lead was a lot closer, but given the gold lead, they didn't have, it was just going to have to be a long, dragged out game. They're going to have to just try and clear. Courageous of them to step out and take the fight. Oftentimes, when you're faced with that situation, you would just again cower back into your towers. But maybe either you bring that aggression out earlier in the game, or you bring it out later in the game when you actually have the goal to do it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do think we're going to have a short break as we await our last two games for today. Do you think it's going to be like a 30-minute, 40-minute break before we head into our two final matches that will conclude the first day of the group stage of Arena of Valor EU Summer League?
All right, and we'll see you guys back then.
silent death is here. Heroes to conquer, dressed in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive into war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep them coming, keep them knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here come the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believing. Let victory make history.
There will be pains again, but then we gain from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane, that's raining flame away. If you wanna taste my game, there'll be silent cut, the violent rush. Even lights get shut with a direct touch. I need no luck, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on.
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me.
Welcome everyone, I am Leandro Mica e eu quero desejar a todos participantes do torneio Summer League um bom jogo. Good luck to all!
My name is Justin and you might know me from the Live with Masters channel. I would just quickly like to wish all of the participants of AoV Summer League 2021 good luck on that big prize pool, and everybody else so much fun on watching the content. Hope to see you all on the battlefield soon, guys.
Hello, I'm Alfonso Gardeazabal, once again speaking on behalf of the Arena of Valor development team. We've got a great new Arena of Valor update coming your way, and I'm here to bring you all the first-hand news straight from the development team. We're really pleased to see that the championship, which underwent a major update in the previous update, was well received. One of my coworkers tells me how they competed in every match with friends and managed to win only one championship, making them a single crown champion. Although the competition was very challenging, they say that the fun of competing as a team against other teams was truly something memorable. To players who have won multiple championships, you have my heartfelt admiration. All right then, back to business it is. Let's take a closer look at what we've got for you in this new update. We've always shown zero tolerance towards match-breaking or abusive behaviors. However, the algorithm has always been one of the most difficult to optimize in the entire game. Therefore, we are continuing to improve the algorithm and strive for an ongoing progress so that more bad conduct can be subjected to monitoring and penalties, and in turn create a better game environment for everyone. In this tweak, not only did we optimize the algorithm, but we also increased the penalties. Player accounts judged to be displaying match-breaking behaviors will lose all data from the highest rank and the Seal of Kings. This means that match-breaking players will not only be banned from their accounts, but they will also be immediately removed from the rankings. Their highest rank will be reset to Bronze 3, and the Seal of Kings will be reset to 0. Even while penalizing bad conduct, we've always believed that players with good conduct and attitude deserve to be encouraged and be seen as role models by all players. In some cases, even when they lose, these outstanding players continue to encourage their teammates to do their very best, even when at a disadvantage, and not give up until the very end. Even when defeat is imminent, they just keep being positive. In order to encourage these MVPs that lost, we have made a small optimization. When a player becomes the MVP of a losing team, the stars earned by the losing MVP will be settled first. This is to prevent a situation where Brave points are deducted if Brave points and the losing MVP stars are settled simultaneously. With two powerful creatures dominating the battlefield, the enraged Darkslayer and Drake, those brave enough to challenge them on their own often pay a heavy price for their recklessness. If you've experienced the powerful wrath of these creatures, like me, you've probably wondered what it would be like to command the battlefield as they do and gain the absolute power to crush ordinary mortals. Or do you share the thought commonly expressed in fairy tales where dragons are always fated to be slaughtered by the courageous? Given the chance to become a dragon, can you successfully rewrite destiny and become the supreme dominator of the battlefield? In the new gameplay mode, Morph Battle, you will be given your wish. Players will enter battle as a Drake or a Darkslayer. Of course, we have no intention to turn this game into a monster fight like Monster Wars, Darkslayer versus Drake. We want to retain the core experience of Arena of Valor and combine it with the fun of transforming into a dragon to dominate the battlefield. Therefore, in Morph Battle, you will need to meet certain requirements in order to transform into a dragon. Each transformation requires a certain amount of energy, but basic requirements like this should prove relatively easy, as you can kill heroes, minions, monsters, or towers to charge up. Once the charge-up requirements have been met, you'll be able to transform with a single tap. Although Morph Battle is a 5v5 match, there won't be any restrictions on players using the same hero or the number of dragons on the battlefield. In other words, you can transform together with your friends to form a 5-dragon team. Just thinking about it should be enough to get anyone's heart racing. Just between you and me, the dragon skills are really interesting and will definitely be an eye-opener for you. Whether you prefer the dexterous Drake or the formidable Darkslayer, come try your hand out in Morph Battle. Since the birth of Arena of Valor, players have always been familiar with the profile page. However, due to the existing page design, it hasn't really been able to keep up with the increasingly rich game content menus that have left it behind. With this new update, we intended to have the profile page not only display personal info, but also become a personal social space for every player. The new personal space system allows for better self-expression and interaction with the other players. And you can probably hear my cat meowing in the background. I'm actually going to leave that in because it's kind of funny. Anyway, continuing. First of all, we wanted to create a space where players could express themselves and to be able to freely create their own image and tell their own narratives. What better way can there be to demonstrate your attitude in Arena of Valor than with your favorite heroes? After the update, there will be a 3D hero image display function on the profile page where players can display their favorite hero as well as the most impressive and cool skins they own. Anyone who enters your personal space will be drawn to the visual focus immediately. Additionally, you will also be able to edit and display more personal info on your player card to give other players a more comprehensive understanding of who you are in real life. We want every player to feel genuinely appreciated by others and actively express their appreciation to others as well. Therefore, the update will also come with the addition of a new popularity function for the personal space. You can like other players' spaces and be liked by other players. And you will also be able to know who has visited you. The new footprint function displays visitors to your space, and you will know who cares about you. The ever-evolving friendships and bonds in Arena of Valor's battlefields are one of the most important aspects of this game. We hope to see more interesting and heartwarming interactions between those friends. The update will also allow close friends to tag each other, and the tags will be converted into screen comments in their personal space. We have also expanded the relationship items in terms of more methods to gift and better performance. You will also be able to gift relationship items from your personal space and friends list. The gifting performance has also been optimized. It is our wish that every relationship in Arena of Valor will flourish and grow stronger. The main battlefield has always been the module that we put the most effort into. In this update, we've also made tons of tweaks and improvements after going through and processing everyone's feedback. The first is enchantments, as we want the enchantment system to be as rich and relevant as possible within Arena of Valor. The old Visceral Boost enchantment was seldom used due to its limited application. At the same time, it also had a low win rate. In this update, the all-new Alchemy enchantment will replace the old Visceral Boost. By equipping Alchemy, players can get extra gold through attacking enemy heroes or towers. Although the amount won't be much, per instance, it adds up a lot over time, and skilled players can take advantage of this to snowball their earnings. No matter what lane you prefer, or what heroes you're skilled at, or even your gameplay style, no one's ever going to say no to more gold. Additionally, we've also optimized the controls for walking along walls and going through walls, holding onto the ability buttons and the abilities with specific targets. At the same time, the left D-pad now follows dynamically. Meanwhile, we've also enhanced the damage effect of certain classes to optimize battlefield clarity. Details of these changes can also be found in the patch notes of Beta 32. We hope that the update additions and changes in this version of Arena of Valor will bring everyone a fresher and fairer game experience. We also look forward to all of you dragons, warriors, no, both, excelling in the game and making new friends. Let's meet again on the Enteris battlefield.
Blowing up, run this game together like a dream. Lighting up ballerinas, do not messing with the team. Look at them, look at us, magical thing versus some me. Saving us for myself, breaking corners and strap.
This game's well lost in it, fam. Didn't give a damn, we in game, it's wicked. Hello K in my bag when my rollies packed down. Kings trust me, my missus. There ain't no I in this. Prom lick it, cause we're working back to back. None of that chit chat, bruv. Money and fame, racks on racks on racks. Me dog, reload, in war, let's roll. Whoa, they got me calling, bruv. Me dog, quad hard. United we roll, AoV got me calling, bruv.
I've been waiting for this. Don't let them waste all your time. Strike a line on this. Feel it for light in the night. Yeah. We stand divided before we all run it. Live it up, don't you know? Together we fight, together we race. We all run it. Live it up, don't you know?
when it comes to the end of time, our miracle will come to us. You can't stop me.
You lost.
You are the one who's losing. Time is up. You'll see the fate of Athador. Let's welcome the arrival of God.
I am cheap.
Behold, the silent death is here. Heroes to conquer, dressed in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive into war, be the soldier. No difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep coming, keep knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The cravings out inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory be history.
I think I'm gonna mute myself here. So
Toka, go ahead. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's been a little bit of break that we've been taking. I hope you guys are ready for this next game. This next matchup is going to be Clown Cats against, let me just read, the Dragon Enjoyers. We've seen both of these teams before. It's going to be another show match. Of course, Dragon Enjoyers wasn't able to find their last player for the previous match. And the same goes for this match, unfortunately. So they will be taking a DQ. However, we still have the show match ready here for you tonight. Both of these teams took a loss in the first round, Toka, and one of them will be walking away with their first win.
Absolutely. Despite the Dragon Enjoyers, he obviously is going to take an automatic loss.
You know what? Oh my god, what a flunder! But win in the hearts of winning an actual game of Arena
But
of
of
Valor, I
course,
suppose.
massive props to them. They're still showing up and still playing,
That's
despite
right.
not really gonna get them any scores. But of course, we are super glad that they are here to provide us an amazing, fiery, heating battle of Arena of Valor.
That's right. It's all about the fun in Arena of Valor, and here they are tonight, showing us what they can do and allowing us this opportunity to enjoy the game with them. First bands coming through is going to be Zip and Liliana.
Liliana ban. You don't see a Liliana ban. No, not even a Liliana pick very often at all. We only saw one Liliana come through. That is the one from Team Hack in the morning matches.
Yes, and now we're gonna also follow that up with another unconventional ban. It's gonna be the Vera coming through. Lots of attention to this mid lane right now. Two of these heroes are gonna be from the mid lane, and another one, Iggy. Iggy, I can quite understand. For the other two, maybe not so much. However, they are also very annoying heroes. Vera, obviously very good with the ambush. Liliana is good in many types of scenarios, also offering great pokes. It looks like on the side of Dragon Enjoyers, they're going to mostly focus down the characters who can provide those poke damage. First pick is going to come through is going to be a Tara.
It's Tara.
We haven't seen a lot of Taras around, but we do remember one of those matches in the grand finals at AWC when Tara does show up as a support player. Whoa, maybe we're gonna be able to see something similar. Tara as a support player, providing so much tankiness up at the front. It's a big meat shield, walking meat shield for any ADC to feel safe behind.
Absolutely, Tara's so strong, even in the late game where she's that's a bit weaker, but still extremely strong with the tanky, with the her ultimate just be able to heal so much.
Exactly. Now we go with the other two picks here, Murad and Timi. That's gonna be the new Murad skin as well. Oh, I'm jealous with that skin.
Right. So I do think this is going to be in the hands of Megamind, as he played the Florentino jungle last time we saw Dragon Enjoyers play. Lock into the Valheim. Valheim Tara. This is a team composition you do not want to mess with. If they lock into a Superman, they have extreme tank.
Yeah,
it's
they have extreme
such
tank.
a hard team composition to kill.
Extreme, shall we say, annoyance. Oh, just as we say that though, they're gonna change it up on us and pick out a Zata instead. Maybe just securing that mid ban, because already 3 members of the mid lane already banned out. So if you don't pick a mid right now, you're gonna be running into some big trouble. Maybe that's going through the minds of ClownCat right now. Ooh, what a nice strategic play there. Now, of course, they hover that Superman, so maybe they're gonna bait out some bans from that Superman there. Maybe this is all a mind game for them right now.
Maybe we'll maybe we'll actually see the side of Dragon Enjoyers here actually follow that up with a mid pick of their own. If they don't, as you've mentioned, they'll be in big trouble when the second ban phase arrives.
For sure. Kind of awesome to see. This is not something you get to enjoy in a ranked gameplay. You do not get to enjoy these kind of right now we're still in both best of ones, but then these sort of strategies is not exactly what you get to see in ranked games still, because you have 4 bans here. You only get 2 in ranked games, and you get to talk with your team who to ban and who to pick. You get to really formulate a strategy around these things, and even your hovers are going to throw off the enemy. So right now they just hovered that support, and then they went with the Zata pick, and then now they're saying, hey man, you gotta pick a mid as well, because if you don't pick a mid, we're gonna start panning you out. Lots of mind games here. Gnar gets picked up, and this next ban phase, we're gonna have the AoE being the first to be banned.
Ooh, so they've picked their mid pick. So obviously, they've already picked in the Morad to the jungle. So they're going to start banning out the jungle position. Start limiting that hero pool on the ClownCat side of things. AoE, a wise ban, as that is probably Alia's most well-versed hero.
That's a good ban there for them. Also from the side, if we just consider the strategies here at the Valheim, which can be very nicely paired up with another aggressive early game support. Of course, Tara doesn't need to be the support in this game right now for the side of ClownCat. If they pair it up with an AoE, they should be able to get a lot of invades, a lot of dives under those towers. And so banning out the AoE here for Dragon Warriors, I think that's a very smart move. Next ban that's gonna come out is gonna be the Florentino, and also the Chi from the ClownCat side. Gonna be into our last bans. I think right now possibly just continuing to ban out some. Actually, they're gonna go with banning out some marksmen. This is good. They're looking at the teamie. They're saying who's gonna do well with the teamie, and they look at banning out at least one of these marksmen. I do think they do leave the Thorn open though for Dragon Warriors to use. However, the hover here is going to be Aosu.
Also, we've seen, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the player's name, but that was a player from the side of Waisu.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Waisu playing the Elsu. he had some okay snipes. He missed a bunch as well. Of course, also a very hard hero to play, right? If you miss his snipes, he's basically just unable to do anything in the early game. Of course, in the late game, Aosu deals the damage through his DPS rather than his snipes. It only mostly does poke damage. But if in the early game the Aosu is picked and you really have to hit those snipes, if you don't, it's gonna be a dead weight to your team. As we say that, Frank Ribery is going to lock into Joker.
Joker is definitely gonna be a better, I think, a much more steady pick. Doesn't really depend as much on one single ability. Of course, you do have the Joker rockets, but nowadays, since Joker got the rework, you can also rely on your enhanced auto attacks to just poke people down. Valheim might have a hard time after Joker getting level 4 to approach and try and shave down Joker. In the early game, perhaps Valheim will have a small advantage, but as long as Joker uses his rockets well, he should be able to just keep real far from that Valheim. Valheim does have a small range disadvantage against most marksmen. Marja and Darcy, a very, very AP heavy composition coming here from Clown Cat. Of course, they do have Tara with a little bit of true damage coming out, and Valheim should have a lot of AD as well. But overall, we got Zata, Darcy, Marja all favoring that AP. Valheim also has that AP, so if the side of Dragon Warriors is going to build a bunch of Medallion of Troyes, I'm not really going to be surprised.
Absolutely. Now, they still have to lock in their Dark Slayer, and they do lock into that Yenna. Now they picked into the Marja, both the Marja and the Zata. Looks like the Marja will be playing the Dark Slayer lane. Usually, I do think this makes sense because the Marja is the hard counter to Zata in the mid lane. So if they do pick, if they let the Marja slip through, the Dragon Enjoyers absolutely pick it up, play the Dark Slayer, play it in the support.
But they already had
the Zata.
they
Yeah, absolutely.
already had
But
the Gina.
here,
Where are they gonna put Gina?
Of course, Gina would be playing in the mid lane. I was saying Marja could be absolutely played in the Dark Slayer lane or the support position, as what the side of Clown Cats are going to do. Absolutely, because they have the Zata in mid, so Marja is probably going up top.
I see. Okay. Yeah, interesting way of understanding that. Definitely possible. Again, just putting the Marja up at the top Slayer lane there. But they're going to be choosing the Yenna tonight, and as you said, Toka, they already removed the Marja from that list of possibilities, so we won't really be able to see what would have happened. All we know is we have locked in, and we're about to get into the game any second now. It should be an exciting match, even though it's not going to count for points this time. Clowncast is going to take the automatic win. The Dragon Warriors still showed up, 4 members here tonight to put on a show for us.
Absolutely. Here now, for the side of, well, both teams here have a very strong early game as well as late game. Maybe towards the late game here, the side of sorry, I'm having some Dragon Enjoyers will have a bit more of an edge, considering they do have the Murat and the Gina. Of course, in the late game, they are very, very strong. As well as
Are you voting for Dragon Warriors for late game?
Dragon Enjoys, I would say so. Of course, you have the Darcy, the Valheim.
Yes.
Yep, you do have the Darcy and the Darcy and the
Valheim's.
Yeah, Valheim's. All game Valheim is the Lord Valheim, as we know him, the one and only Valheim. But
I do think that Darcy is going to shine in this late game, though. I'm definitely looking forward for Darcy popping off here.
It's very easy to counter the Darcy. You just need the cleansing item, and besides that, it's no other hard CC in the composition of Clown Cats to bait out that cleansing.
That is very true.
That ultimate, they cleanse it, you become useless.
That is very true. Well said there by Toka. We're gonna have to see how these players play. Of course, I still believe in my Darcy to see if he can deal some massive damage, but probably not having to. Basically, probably having to not rely on the ultimate there at all. Megamind finishes up his red side jungle. He's a little bit slower on Darcy because Darcy did get some help from his support to be able to make that clear fast. Now already poked down both sides support. Gnar is gonna arrive at the fight, but another very early.
Oh, Dimensional Portal does suck him back. Zonic in a lot of trouble here. We'll have to go down.
yes.
First blood to Tara. Now Dimensional Cube is going to bring Frank Rory down low here. Joker, remember, his pick a card, any card cannot counter magic damage. Now, Temporal Turbulence comes through and finished off by Joker in the hands of Frank Rory. Very good teamwork here. Oh, great retaliation. Now Alias is down. They have the dragon. Looks like it's going to belong to the hands of Dragon Joyce. Even Megamind does not stop. Takes down Catizen with the Temporal Turbulence. He's not gonna stop. It looks like he wants to take down Vardy to Vardy. That's tanky enough, but between the towers, doesn't need the Temporal Turbulence. Now uses it to evade the towers attack. 3 kills simultaneously. Teammate even gets away. Megamind. Oh no, Kuro in so much trouble. Gets finished off. 4 kills, 3 kills already to the name of the Morad Dragon.
What? That is gonna be a 4-for-1 trade. Unfortunately, most people are gonna be up now to perhaps be able to pressure this dragon. No, the dragon is gonna fall down really fast as Megamind now is a super duper mega mind on this battlefield. He is so far ahead in gold now, 1.9k. Well, not that far. Okay. I guess I made that too much of a exaggeration, but still, wow. They say don't come too early, come at the right time. And that
but now Yana way too far forward will get taken down. Zonic in a lot of trouble. Zata ascends, takes down the teammate after his ultimate has already been used. Zonic in a lot of trouble. Come on, you. Oh, he does not engage. One more normal attack. He has a temporal turbulence, but he's gonna use it onto the middling wave.
Yeah, he kind of went in there as there was no target around to just stack up on his last little attack there. Well, he does get caught up with the dimension portal here. He's gonna have to back, but his teammates are here, so it should be fine.
Oh no! Now, Vardy ascends, but flickers over, saves his Megamind, but Alias, he has to go down for him.
That was a really nice bait there. That was a really nice bait. Megamind went over to the middle lane as if he was going to use the temporal turbulence on that minion wave, but he jumps back instead to distract everybody and take that blue buff safely. Well played by him.
Now Yana engages onto the Marja, pops her ult, will be safe from temporal turbulence, still stays around to try and deal some damage. TB has his ult, will not die, uses to be the best, be a buddy, he will survive. Megamind trades, Vardy goes down, Kuro goes in. Oh no, Zonic with his ult, dealing a lot of damage, slowing the enemy. Temporal Turbulence does not enough damage to take down the extremely tanky Tara here. But still, so much advantage for this Morad, especially this, he is coupled with Teamy, remember, he is coupled with Teamy, this is going down to just ascend, and the gold lead here. Okay, doing some damage onto Frank. Ariana looking to retaliate here, but both teams not looking to engage.
So a little 1v1 poke there, jungle against jungle on the top side. Again, Megamind just working that one little minion to death as he continuously goes back for that temporal turbulence unlocking, and he does a ton of damage to that team fight.
Asvan gets away. He might not. Yana trades just fine by the stands, but Megamind out here stays in the push. Manages to cancel out the ultimate from Vardy. Vardy will get taken down by Megamind, and he does get taken down the Abyssal Dragon. Meanwhile, is picked by Alias. Cross back a bit of a lead, but bloodbath for Megamind. 502.
Oh, a slight mistake there by Vladdy. We saw him execute all of his ultimate combos perfectly. Oh, but hold on a second.
Oh no, oh no. Team Me, low on health, does have his ult though, so not in much of trouble really.
It was for a second Kuro who seemed to be. Oh man!
Oh.
A huge explosion as I think Frank Ribery landed that ultimate onto the Valheim. He exploded so much HP and the temporal turbulence came down as well. Valheim just disappeared. He took a small step forward and it was his last. Alright, so Vladdy here, not really making a ton of mistakes on his ultimate, which is very difficult to do. But for the last one there, you did see he was trying to get up into the air. He tried to predict and anticipate where the Murad is going to be going. He was excited because he saw him use the his second ability, and he didn't have temporal turbulence unlocked, so he thought he could make a play on that Murad. Unfortunately, just a little bit too fast on the combo and unable to capitalize and get that shutdown kill.
Oh no, Frank Ribery, better trouble. Dimensional Portal is going to suck him back. Gets taken down by Captain, but the re-engagement does come through on Sonic. Lots of trouble to remember. Being a bro is used up here. Too early. Double kill for Valheim there, and Vladdy will take the final kill.
Beautiful. That was
timing.
awesome. That was awesome. They caught out the Teamy on an off rotation there. They weren't there in time to use that Purify. The Darcy was able to land his Dimension Portal, say goodbye to the Joker first, and then Vladdy just came in at the right time to pick up all those big damages. Again, he's coming in and showing us what is the correct time to enter. Not
enough damage. Not enough damage. Oh, now Cannon even gets taken down by the rotation of the Yana.
Quite a surprise there for them, but hopefully they'll be able to come back out here. Right now they're playing a 3vs5. Whoa, not even enough time
for
the cleanse to come through.
Oh, Yana goes over to Asvan. Asvan getting dive on, flickers over to the wall, but he will be safe. Alias here, looking for some retaliation revenge. Kuro blocks the path.
Beautiful.
Dimensional Cube goes down, takes down the Yana there, but Yana does have that being a bro. Shuts down anyway by Tara. Sonic deals ton of damage as well. Teamy even goes back to the full engagement. Dimensional Portal sucks up two members. Oh, so much damage. Double kill.
That was
so unfortunate.
Such a clean 3vs2. First pick out the Yana. Being a bro came down and saved Yana once, but it wasn't enough. And then Tara just tanked out so much of that damage. Ultimate lands in a second time. There's no Purify for that one. And Darcy is just going to be able to weave and bob around and make those kills happen. He is now arriving at 7k gold lead. Murad has been farming well. He's been carrying this game 8-0 and 3. Unfortunately, their rotations are not looking so great at this moment. And they're gonna feel a little bit pressured on the map right now.
Oh, now a bit of a solo fight here, but oh, Valley gets caught out of position. Mega Mind will take him down. Legendary. Can anyone stop this man? He is popping off so much right now. Captain though in trouble. Captain so much in trouble now, invading the jungle, and he does go down. Kuro chasing the Teamy. Teamy still has his ult and the heal. He will get away just fine. Yana even goes back to try and help his teammates, but might have been the wrong decision here. Dimensional Cube does not connect. Yana, wild goose chase, outplace, moves between the bushes. Oh, very good micros here. Very good map read, and we get away for Kuro. Oh, unfortunate Tara wraps between the tower, takes down the Teamy. But retaliation does come through. Alias in a lot of trouble. Uses the Dimensional Portal, teleports back, shuts down Mega Mind. That's 800 gold firmly in the hand of Alias.
Beautiful play there. He used the Dimensional Portal onto a minion, knowing that he just needs to get something to allow him to teleport and make that outplay happen.
Ascends does a lot of damage. flickers over, takes a single first skill and then first ability takes down Frank Ribery. Very
Yeah.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Right now, we do have to take a look at some of these rotations coming through because it seems that a lot of the focus has been placed onto Alias and perhaps the Tara and maybe the Zata even. But then Katizan over here has been just kind of looking at split pushing instead, and sometimes even overextending a little bit too much. His goal right now is looking at 6,000 gold. He should try and farm up a little bit more and stay a little bit safe, unless he's just trying to be a utility man in this game here, providing that split push. But then if you're going to do that, you might as well pick up an Hayate, and you might have even a better time to do so.
Absolutely. I would like to see, okay, Timmy does build the cleansing item, but not really. He hasn't really used it to effective, especially when the dimensional portal is used by by Alias there. Being a bro does save him, but Gina, now he has to pay for his overextension and aggressiveness. Yana between the tower gets triggered on by Kuro. Kuro is tanky enough, and the Dimensional Cube will finish the Yana off between the towers. Tara does the tanky, Alias does the damage.
That's right. We saw that earlier dive into it was just the Tara Kuro here. Kuro here. He was just inside that second tier tower, relentlessly going away at it.
Tries to revenge, but unable to do so.
Oh my goodness. I was just about to talk about a disgusting play from Kuro, and Alias is gonna come and show us one of his own. Oh my goodness. Just when you thought that these players had an upper hand, they get turned around on right away.
To quote the great Henry G's, what a blunder. Joker there thought he could take on the Alias. Most fed up player now on the map. Darcy in the hands of Alias. He has reached his prime. This is the late game level. 2,000 gold. He has the items. Absolutely every reason to completely destroy the enemy team. Megamind though teleports back using a shadow. It is safe from the hands of Kuro. Marja even dies between the tower for ult. Ascend is going through. Frank worried dangerously low on health, but he gets taken down, but the trade does come through as the Genius ult does take him down. Alias here, Dimensional Portal does took it onto Timmy, but Timmy finally uses the cleansing Sonic down low. Alias is able to heal Katizan. Too low on health will go down. Be a bro, too late to save. Actually, not too late, just in time, but Alias outplays, waits out the Be a bro, and then attacks. Only Timmy left to defend this tower. There's the Drake, there's the million wave up top, only the Timmy. I do think this is going to be a GG if they do try for it. Alias even takes down the tower just to be safe, you never know. Dimensional Portal is not healed up, it's not used. He could absolutely just attack the tower, but he doesn't. He's still not doing it. He's playing with his food, it seems. He's waiting for his mini waves to be cleared. Now he's going for this. Oh yeah, okay then. He wanted the three high ground tower down. Maybe for the aesthetics. I don't know why he did not want to end the game there. Maybe he wanted to bring us to a bit more extended play here. Oh yeah, the destructive dimensional portal. He takes down one member, but Trade comes to disastrous. As a disaster, he could not end the game. He wanted the enemy, and he had to pay for it. Now, 4-on-3, poised for the retaliation is the side of Dragon Enjoyers here.
Wow, that's gonna be a very nasty little play if they end up losing here, but I think they're still too far ahead to really lose out. Joker with a very nice timing here with his ultimate, went in with the gassy bomb and just destroyed Alias. Of course, it's gonna be the Ultra Minions coming out now. Shouldn't be too much in terms of making a difference for the outcome of this game. And of course, we do have the automatic win, but it shouldn't matter too much for the side of Clown Cat. It should still play this game out, no problem.
Cat isn't destroyed by the Joker's joke, and now the Dark Blessing will go over to the side of Dragon Enjoy. As Van Evans goes down for it. Although I do see actually taking Dark Blessing, not very good teamwork there. But Alias, low on health, Sonic,
Tara,
Sonic.
Tara?
Oh, both low. Oh, he gets taken down. Alias, the carry gets taken down. But the split push from Tara ends the game. What a backdoor brings them the victory.
Yeah, there was, I guess not entirely too much to talk about in terms of the late game there. We saw Alias making a whole bunch of difference there in the mid game, or well, I should say yes, the mid game. And then basically it was game over, especially when Megamind fell to that big shutdown kill, giving Alias that boost of gold he needed. However, a backdoor is still a backdoor. They were looking a little bit shaky there, Clown Cats, going for the Enraged Abyssal Dragon. It couldn't get the Dark Blessing, and that was an awesome play by Frank Ribery on his Joker there, and then everyone else to follow up. I think the Yena and then the Gnar collapsing from the side, really just zoning out Alias. They were doing pretty well. But then the Tara said no. The Tara reminded me of the Superman from last round, just constantly in the enemy's faces, constantly distracting you from what you really need to be seeing. And this time, it was a backdoor.
Oh, we do have to mention though. I haven't brought this up now. I think it's a pretty good time to do so. If you look at the team composition over on the side of Clown Cats, 4 magic dealing heroes, a extremely heavy counter towards the Joker. Of course, Joker with his second ability, the pick a card, any card could make him immune to physical damage, but not magic damage. Picking into a composition like this means you absolutely just lock down that ADC of the enemy team and just deny him of dealing damage in the team fight. As a result, we see Frank Ribery still did a very good job with his killing jokes, managing to land on very crucial points, especially that one where he won his team the team fight in the for the Enraged Abyssal Dragon, although it did end with a backdoor by Tara. But we did see he got absolutely just locked down. Magic damage was so much that the only chance he had to do damage in the team fight was through his killing jokes and not his punchlines. And that is of course, his passive. That should be mostly where the damage of the Joker comes from, but absolutely just locked down by the team composition of Clown Cats.
I'd like to say also Kuro there. Really, he's not the MVP of this round, of course, but he really should be the MVP in my mind, really, because he distracted the team so much. He distracted Dragon Enjoyer so much that it allowed all sorts of things to happen. You saw there was just wide open doors for Zata to go in and apply so much pressure. Shutting down the Gnar. Gnar should have been there for almost all of these team fights, and he tried his hardest, but every time he tried, he's going to be meeting up against either that Alias, or he's going to be meeting up against the Zata just trying to poke him down. And also the Joker, we have to say, because a lot of times the Zata was just focusing on Joker. So sometimes you would see the teamie, you would see also the Yena just chasing down, or maybe the Murad, I can't remember, but they would just be chasing down the Tara. The Tara did such a good job distracting them. And it's not really the fault of Dragon's Enjoyer at that point either, when your opponents are just that annoying, and I guess annoying is not a really great word, but just that good at distracting you, right? And Tara is so tanky, she tanked up so much damage there for sure. And then I think also I think a small sort of, I don't know if it should be called a criticism or if it should be called a suggestion, but maybe, okay, let's go with suggestion, small suggestion for the teamie player there. Definitely when looking at his item builds, he could have probably bring out the Medallion of Troy much earlier. He chose to build of course the support item first, but then not really going immediately into the boots and then the Gilded Greaves, and then not immediately going to the Medallion of Troy after the boots. Okay, so that perhaps made him a little bit more susceptible to getting outpoked, and therefore not able to necessarily protect Joker in the backline.
I would also like to say the teamy player there, of course. We saw some good being a bro, some good ultimate by him, but most of the time it either came out a bit late or a bit early.
I think that one though, I would definitely stand on the side of the teamy. It's so tough to time those being a bros, and actually being a bro really marks out who you are being a bro for. And you can see the green wreath on the bottom of your opponents. So as long as you're a little bit scheming and you're like, like Zata, he has the 5-stage flight. He can really control when he wants to land that killing shot. With such a gold lead, there was just absolutely no hesitation for these players to play with their food a little bit and just wait out the being a bro. And being a bro then just all of a sudden loses all its value. It's kind of like popping up the Arctic Orb. Is kind of like a Wyro with his passive. You just have that timing down in the palm of your hands as the aggressor, as the attacker, that it's just unfortunate for Team. Even if he tried to time those properly, it's really difficult. Probably what I would say is that Teamy really strayed a little bit too far from the Joker to be able to use those cleanses on those crucial earlier game tower dives. We saw the Darcy just kind of working his way through the bushes and then all of a sudden landing a really nice ultimate onto the Joker or onto the Gnar, and Teamy was nowhere near to be able to use that cleanse. Of course, in the very, very early games, Teamy wouldn't have the cleanse to begin with, but those were really tough situations for your carries. They were under tower. They weren't exactly overextending, but they still died.
Absolutely there. Of course, improvements is always there's always room for improvement. Not to say they are a bad player by any means. Of course, any player who actually signs up for our tournament, we expect them to be actually very good, to be confident enough to be playing at a pretty high level.
Yes,
that is this tournament.
Yes, I think that is definitely important to point out. In fact, I would even go as far to say that I am not even a comfortable support player. So the fact that Teamy here is playing tonight and playing against all these other top players is already a testament to his skills. It is just our duty as the caster to point out this and that, to point out the good plays, celebrate the good plays, but also point out some of the major deficiencies or flaws that we spot out during these games. Sometimes it's just caused by nerves. Sometimes it's just caused by nerves standing on up in a big stage.
Well, yes, but this is of course a online tournament. There are no stage to speak of, but of course your first time playing in a competitive environment.
Yeah, you know what? I think even just knowing that you're being streamed causes differences, in the way that you approach a game. So I definitely think it's a stage. It's at least a stage, if not a big stage.
So
it's
somewhat
a stage.
exposure, right?
Exactly.
Also, if it is your first time playing in a competitive environment, you can also nerves can really get to you. When you're playing against very good players, you might make some really bad mistakes.
Absolutely. So don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't be too harsh on your fellow players. We're just saying what we see, but that does not mean very, very, I guess it doesn't mean a whole ton at the end of the day. You're still gonna be playing and enjoying the game, so just go ahead and do that. Alright, here we go. Arriving now into our final game of the night. It is going to be I think it is Yso. No. Masked Heroes versus, let me just pull up on the other team here, Shinobis.
Absolutely.
Shinobis is going to be on the blue side here, and Masked Heroes are going to be on the red side. Bans have came in. Joker, can you talk us through that?
Absolutely. Here we have the Zip. Oh, Zip. Not Zip is an automatic ban. No teams want him to go through to the hands of the other team. Also, aside from the Meta Zip ban, there is the Iggy, the Zata, and the Lubu. So, 2 mid pick locked down. Both teams here picking up the ADC very early into the ban pick phase. Of course, on the side of Shinobis, that will be Violet and the Thorn. First time I've seen him come up in the tournament so far in the first day of group stage. Thorn and Pyrrha, very deadly combo. Thorn, you have the early protection and healing of Pyrrha. Just do so much damage in the late game. In the late game, Thorn hurts. Or as I would say, Thorn is seriously a gigantic Thorn in the late game.
That is correct. It's gonna be Thorn against the Violet. Both sides not really playing games with you, not really playing mind games with you at this point in the night. They're just gonna go ahead with and locking down their carries. In fact, the Crixie also comes out here. Crixie is gonna be nice for Thorn. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a response pick there. This Thorn, of course, he's really good at cutting through tanks in the front line and just dealing consistent damage and sustaining that. But then Crixie, if you're able to catch Thorn out, you're going to be able to deal a lot of burst damage to Thorn. Crixie can do that at range as well, much longer than Thorn can. So if Crixie and her support can roam well, catch out the rotations of Thorn, this could be a very nice counter to Mass Hero's composition. Ignis is going to be the next pick here for Mass Hero. Mass Hero trying to perhaps do a 3-man roam is what I see. Again, I guess because of the North American side of things, I really do imagine Ignis to be an aggressive mid. Clearing that wave really fast, maybe with the support, and then just starting to roam and apply pressure all around the map. That's what we see in North America, but somehow we haven't really seen that in this tournament. Every time I try to make that prediction there, it doesn't seem to be making sense during the game. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But anyways, bans coming through are gonna be Annette, Alice, and Nacroft and Volkoth, it seems.
In regards to your comment there, I do think that over in the EU server, Ignis is considered more of a passive hero. Of course, Ignis isn't really going to do much damage in the early game, or he has his stuns. But you have to agree the fact that Ignis doesn't really do any damage in the early game. He's much stronger in the late game.
I think after the patch that, yes, Ignis did get nerfed a little bit in terms of the damage, but you'll be surprised because he can spam his ability 1, his Fire Crash, so much. And if you do it right, you can, mark one person and then leave the other person unmarked and then just continuously spam that until one of them dies. So Ignis can actually do a whole ton of damage early game, even at level 2. That's what we've seen here in North America, but I'm not sure. Maybe the patches are different. I don't know.
But we will have to see how. I do think Combat is the mid player. He will play out the Ignis. We've seen him play before.
Nice.
Yeah, we've seen him play Ignis before. He did a very good job with it.
Yes.
Though not in the aggressive style that you've mentioned, but...
No, but he always deals so much damage by the end of the game as well. 30% to 40%, sometimes even in easier matchups for him. I'm very excited to see him play. Ari, Errol, Superman, looking like the next couple of picks to get locked in.
Ooh. Errol,
like
Superman.
I like the Superman. I like the Superman. Is that guy? You're so cool. And yes, I will be saying that to him. You're so cool, man. All right, Superman, let's go see what you can do. See if you can wreck this battle line again.
Battlefield.
Battle line as in, the line of battle, the battlefront of, like how the battle, actually, maybe I should say battle formation, maybe that's more clear. Battle formation of Mass Heroes. I kind of want to be able to see that. That would be cool.
Absolutely. Now, we do see that Irie locked in. That's what I see more at. I have to say, very late game composition. Of course, Ignis absolutely can deal a lot of damage in the early game, as well as the stuns, but he is absolutely the strongest in his mid games, in his late game. So if
Yeah.
if the side of within their hands they have the arrow, they have the Superman. If the side of the side of blue side, that is the
Shinobis.
Shinobis is not able to put a lot of pressure on to them with the Superman, with the arrow, with the Zuka divided with her poke damage and her rolls. If they are unable to deal the pressure and start snowballing the game from early on, in the late game they will suffer very big issues.
Yeah, I'm a little bit also like to add on to what you're saying, because I'm a little bit scared for Shinobis. Shinobis here are meeting up against the Pura. Pura kind of counters these poke compositions because every time she's just able to like stick around with the victims, with the people who got poked low, and just use her first ability to heal people right up. And before you build the Tomb of the Reaper, that heal does a substantial amount, negating basically all of your poke damages. I do imagine it's going to be our Superman here, our Zuka, and our Earl showing a lot of aggression, and then it's gonna be Kira. I'm sorry, the Crixie and the Violet dealing the damages far from behind. I expect that's just what the Battlefront is gonna look like, and the strategy is gonna look like going into these team fights coming forward. And of course, here we do see that 3-man roam coming over from the Masked Heroes. I expect them to keep this formation up for a long time, especially in the early game.
Absolutely here. You're so cool. I expect him to do a ton of rotations here and try to put a lot of pressure. He is playing in support position, so he has a lot of chances to just rotate between the mid lane and the bottom lane, as well as just take map control and vision for his team.
Yes.
Now Pyrrha with her sentry bird can absolutely just lock him down, stuns him up. But we'll have to see, of course, as well as the Thorn and Ignis has the slows, which cannot be stopped. Superman dead in his track. Now Man of Steel does go down over to the Ignis, but you also could brought down to half health. Oh, a bit of engagement here as Zuka is brought down low. Ignis even chimes in with a bit of damage, but not enough far from enough to finish him off. Dragon about to spawn. We do see 4 members of the side of Mass Heroes here already around the Dragon Cave here. But Arrow is spotting them out. Can absolutely just go in with that Demon Claw, and he does. Next onto Combat. Bone Shaver not yet to go down onto the bottom of UVPK. Murat brought down low. Starts charging up his ultimate. He has the Temporal Turbulence, is going to use it onto Asnatic. Asnatic goes down. First blood to Combat. Dragon goes over to the side of Mass Hero as well.
Yeah, I think that is a slightly too early engage there. Now, fight still does happen, still continue on a little bit after the dragon fight. But you saw the Superman was so far away, and then Earl just goes in with the ultimate, right? So early. I think he could have waited just a couple of seconds, and that fight could have turned around a little bit better. It wouldn't be a 1-for-1 trade, in my opinion. I think Superman also has just one job this time. His one job is to try to separate Komat from the rest of the team, from especially that trio roam that we're still seeing happening here. Oh no, but as I was speaking...
Zuka getting ganked. Oh, brought Irie engages. Temporal Turbulence comes to Zuka, such a squishy, sleepy, chubby little bear. He gets taken down.
Oh man, that was right under our noses as we were talking. All of a sudden, Temporal Turbulence just came in. Kohli, wow, you're a ghost on that Murad right now.
Now the Asnatic Arrow lurking. He sees his Irie. Demon Claw is used. But early, you didn't really need to use it. You can absolutely just charge up your Bone Shape using your normal attacks.
Yes, I would agree so too. I was expecting an ambush to come through, maybe a first ability to immobilize the Irie for a second, use first stage of the Bone Shaver, and then maybe using your normal attack, get back your what's it called, what's that? Savage mode? No, no.
Bone
What's
shape.
that?
Enhanced
No,
bone
no,
shape?
no. The passive, the rampage mode. I think it was called.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do. I think so.
Rampage, something like that. To get back your rampage, and then every time you normal attack, you should be able to really reduce the cooldown of your bone shaper. You should be able to use it twice, and in that moment, Irie should be at least half HP. Then you follow it up with the ultimate to chase. That should be the combo in an ambush, in my opinion.
4-man gank here. KO Lee has Temporal Turbulence goes to Bot brings Virtual Art down low. We will have to recall not able to engage in this team fight, which is going to happen around for this Dragon. You're so cool spotting out. Not going in just yet. Man of Steel goes in, but Combat slows him down and kind of takes him out. Arrow too late. Too late for the team fight. Bone Shaver lands on Yugi PK, but it does nothing.
Oh no, I like the timing for that engagement there. Except, we didn't have our carries there through fly. Virtual Art wasn't there. I think they're wanting to farm up a little bit. Virtual Art is doing a great job again. Once again, we saw her in the first game, also playing. I think it was the first game for them tonight, anyways. They were also playing the Violet. Virtual Art was, and really farmed up well. So this game, continuing that trend, this is awesome. But if they were there in that fight, it's either that they were there and they take the fight together, or they just let go of that dragon and say, no thanks.
Actually, very interestingly, the dragon actually got taken by Superman.
Oh, okay. I did not see that, but interesting. And You're So Cool is basically telling us that, hey.
Oh, now this team fight does happen. The 3-fly brought down low Demon Claw, connects onto Yugi P. Bone Shaver does as well, but he's low. He has no way to escape. Temporal Turbulence goes through. Calmly, Kaoli looks goes for more kill, but none will be given over to him.
Right, yeah, I guess You're So Cool is just trying to continue. It's like what we said in the first game. He was always in the heads of the enemy. Maybe that is what he was doing, but maybe just saying to himself that it's okay if I die. We just want to get in the heads of that opponent. Maybe that is good because it seems to be working. Virtual Art is getting a lot of gold here. However, if they continue this trend, if it's not only You're So Cool being able to distract people and the rest of the team isn't farming up, then Masked Hero is going to surpass them in gold very, very, very quickly and continue to do so.
Violet already starting to hurt, actually.
Yeah, that gold gap might just continue to grow.
But despite being down on gold, Violet still starting to hurt already. You see, one single roll actually brings down half health of Yugi PK. That's a lot of damage. I wonder what he's bringing. That might be the Holy Thunder. Oh, the team fight does happen here, but they will try and disengage here with both teams. They don't want to take a risky team fight here.
Yeah, you can see again the Pyrrha pick here really countering their poke composition. Every single time.
Only Temporal Turbulence takes down Virtual. Amazing dive. Then this tower will go down to them. 3-fly looking to do something. Stunts up Yugi PK, but does not have his ult ready. He will pay for it. No, he will pay for it. He uses the Arctic. Okay, Oli. He was like, yeah, you guys can take care of this. I'm out. Now he comes back. Another one. Virtual. 2 times he's killed by Kaoli. Endless cycle does not matter. He gets taken out the second time. You're so cool. Second push, third push, fourth push. Takes down Yugi PK. The mask luckily escaped. Kaoli looking to do some revenge, but not enough damage onto the tanky arrow. However, Combat taking out Suka over in the mid lane.
Those are some very nice plays coming over from Kaoli and as well as the Superman. And they each take down the enemies, the carries. As well as that was amazing.
Wow,
that was awesome. Kaoli basically participating in both of the deaths of Virtual Art right now, and then also participating in the kill on Thufly. He's putting all his energy in the right places. Very, very, very awesome.
Interesting. I just wanted to mention Zuka there just did his combo without no more attacking. Usually, the best way to play Zuka is to follow up with a normal attack after each time you use your abilities, but maybe he's a bit more well versed in Zuka than I am, as I don't play him that much now. 3-man gank does go through. Now let's see how well he will escape. Ultimate does come through. Flicker's already used, but he will escape just fine. Irie uses the Ryu to try and chase him down, but no chance at all as he retreats back onto the tower.
Oh, that was a well-played, well-timed ultimate there by Anziak. He used that ultimate, came down right in time to be able to stun out Irie and stop the pursuit, really saving his teammate there. Excellent job.
Massive gold lead now, 6,000 gold.
Oh, here comes the temporal turbulence. Is Coley going to be able to get out? You're so cool. He's just going to do one last ditch effort to get that poke down. Earl is not going to give up and he's going to chase through. Temporal turbulence comes down to dodge out the Bone Shaver. Bone Shaver is off anyways. Some more poke damage comes through from Through-Fly, but again, we talked about that Pyrrha. Pyrrha is just going to be healing up Coley. Oh my goodness. There's basically nothing they could do here right now, as Coley just gets back out safe and sound. Yugi PK now at 5.9k gold, should be coming towards his, he does have both of his items completed. Should be able to just chew through the front line, whether that be the Earl or the support Superman.
Absolutely. Now the gold lead standed so far up now. Now, maybe the side of Clown Cat here. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Shinobis might want to try and go for the Dark Slayer.
Knock up. Are they going to continue to fight this? Yes, indeed. Irie uses the Ryu and is going to be able to jump in. But that's going to be a little bit too far because she's not going to be able to get out. The trade does come through. Temporal Turbulence is used as well to be able to shave down everybody. Virtual Art and Through-Fly now on the run. They're going to be able to get out. Yes, sir. But Virtual Art, one more shot. Coming back, trying to get the shutdown on Superman, can you do it? Yes, I think you can. Oh no, the second skill to dodge. Oh, what a play. What a play. But I think the enchantment Forest Wanderer, probably that one there, pops off and you're takes it out.
I think that was, I want to know, if Superman built the Mail of Pain, I think that's the reason why they killed him. Yes, Superman did build the Mail of Pain.
That's how he killed him?
He walked into the circle of Murad and that killed him.
Okay, that is very, very awesome to see. I thought it was the Forest Wanderer, but I was also thinking like, hey man, he doesn't have that little mark on his head. Oh no, another fight should be coming down over here. Okay, Anyax just use that Bone Shaver, nothing connects, so they're gonna pull out.
No, actually, Forest Wanderer gives you enhanced ability or no more attack. In terms of damage, it enhances your damage after you've gotten out of the bush. It doesn't do damage after.
No. Forest Wanderer is the one that is one of the sort of the third tier green enchant, Alpha enchant, and when you land a normal attack onto your opponent, you mark them with a 10% damage, true damage, right? That one. But I didn't see the 10% true damage mark, so I think you're right. It's definitely the Mail of Pain. And I mean, what a surprise! What a surprise! I thought Murata was gonna survive, but all of a sudden he just dropped dead. Wow! Nonetheless, super duper exciting. Here's another swashbuckling. Oh my goodness! Another weird death over there coming over for Zuka. Thought he was gonna survive too. Ko Lee just relentless in his pokes. Arrow is gonna have to jump up to just make sure he doesn't die there. Another massive poke onto Virtual Art. He's so good as Murad with getting off his Temporal Turbulence at the weirdest timings. I should say, I don't think weird is a justified word. Maybe we should say at the most unanticipated timing. That's probably a little bit better, because every time he was able to catch out Virtual Art, and Virtual Art just died thinking, how did I even die? There he goes again. Ko Lee always stacks up the 3 times. Jumps in, stuns, get one more off, and then it's the Temporal Turbulence. You're so cool, just trying to defend out this minion wave. Zuka also doing his hardest, but it is not going to work as Masked Hero. As Masked Heroes now are going to fall to are going to win this round against Shinobis.
Very good job here by Mass Hero. Especially the Morad though, just played such a great game.
You
Just
know what?
constantly-
It is so cool to see the Masked Heroes kind of just moving around in terms of who's gonna be carrying the game. Like sometimes we see Komat really popping off and carrying the game. Sometimes it's the Mask. Sometimes it's Yugi PK, and now today we see Cole Lee. You know, it seems like they really do sort of share that around the team. They kind of share. They don't just always rely on their jungle. They don't always just rely on their ADC, and teams are left guessing. Okay, well, who's their carry this time? I guess you could tell halfway through the game, but by that time it's too late. Look at that damage.
Oh,
Look at the
40%, 40% by the Morad.
Wow. Again, you're so cool. Support here, carrying down 31% of the damage taken. He's doing really well. He tried his best, but unfortunately, Coley was just a ghost, and he was a surgical knife cutting through the entire team of Shinobis, getting to the backline, Virtual Art, and Thufly. Thufly and Virtual Art, they tried their best to just get farmed up, and we saw in the early game Virtual Art was doing that, just that. She was getting farmed up. But then a string of 2-3 deaths made it all for naught.
I do believe with that victory, with that very solid victory of the Mass Hero, congratulations to them. I do think that concludes the first day of the Arena of Valor EU Summer League group stage. Now, of course, we would like to send a huge thank you to the team behind Arena of Valor for providing us with the vouchers, as well as our sponsor, Teamy, has provided us with 450 euros in cash.
Wait, Trovo, I think?
Oh, Trovo, I'm sorry.
Trovo, yeah, and 150 euros.
Yeah, and 150 euros.
There
yeah, my bad, I'm sorry. Yep. Again, huge thank you to our sponsors who allowed us to have this great prize pool to offer to our lovely players, as well as great thanks to all the viewers who came in to watch, as well as the players who came in to play today. Especially, I think we have to send a huge thank you to the Dragon Enjoyers. Despite taking the victory, taking the automatic loss, they still showed up and they still provided such great games to watch.
Yeah, Toka, it's I bet it's really late for you over. You're coming all the way from Vietnam, guys. He's staying up basically all night to just bring this awesome casting to you. Still bringing energy all the way to the last game. Really, thank you so much, Toka. And as well, we want to be thanking on behalf of everyone, the producers and every other casters that has been at this table throughout the day. Thank you guys so much. That's Dark Shadow, that's Cam, that's Yugi, that's Toka as well. And we will also be seeing some other casters coming in. So really think you'll have a good time listening to all the casters talk about the games. We've got a lot in store for you in the next days. Tomorrow, I think, as we're going to start our programming at the same time. And let me just pull up the schedule and tell you guys all about that so you don't miss out. It is going to be, we just finished group stage for July 19th, July 20th. It's going to be, 6:40 a.m. for me, but that's going to be noon for CEST time. Okay, Central European Standard Time, I'm guessing.
Summertime.
Okay, summertime. There we go. All right, so it's going to be starting at noon for you and coming all the way till around this time, and we'll be playing another group stage day full of action. 10 games in total, I think it's going to be.
Yes, just like today.
All right, then I think that concludes it for us tonight.
Mm-hmm. And to end it off, again, a huge thank you to our sponsors, our players, and our lovely viewers who have came to watch. Thank to you that we have the support to keep and the motivation to keep on doing the tournament. Remember, keep playing, keep loving Arena of Valor, and keep watching EU Summer League. We'll see you tomorrow with another day full of fun, exciting fights between teams in the second day of group stage. Hello everyone. We welcome you to our very first European Summer League, organized for the game Arena of Valor. I am Toka, and I will introduce you to the tournament schedule. The tournament consists of 2 stages, the group stage and the playoffs. The group stage will take place on the 90th, 20th, 23rd, and 24th of July. The quarterfinals on the 26th and 27th of July. The semi-finals will happen on the 29th and the 30th of July. The match for the 3rd place will happen on the 2nd of August. The grand final will take place on the 5th of August. Let us now take a closer look. The group stage consists of 8 groups, each with 4 teams. Every group will have its own time slot. On every group stage day, 2 groups will play. The tournament time zone is the Central European Summer Time, UTC +2. Group A plays on day 1 in the morning, while Group B plays in the evening. Each group plays according to the following schedule. Team 1 will play against Team 2, Team 3 will then play Team 4, then Team 1 will play Team 3, Team 2 will then go up against Team 4, Team 1 will finish off their day by playing Team 4, and finally Team 2 will play Team 3, where the numbers indicate the team number in the group. Every slot has a scheduled time of 4.5 hours with a 30 minutes break. Then Group C and D will play in the same schedules respectively as the previous groups on day 2 and so on. The rules in this stage is a single round robin, and every win grants 1 point, losing will earn 0 points. In addition, the scores of each team will be taken into account. The scores will be averaged for each team from every match and summed up. This average score will be the second factor to determine the position in the group. From every group, the top 1 team will advance into the quarterfinals. Starting from the quarterfinals, things will get a lot more intense. The quarterfinal uses the best-of-5 format and is played in the single elimination bracket with global ban pick rules. Now, on the 26th of July, the top team from Group A will play against the winner of Group C in the morning. Then the top team from Group B will play against the winner of Group D in the evening. On the 27th of July, the top team from Group E will play against the winner of Group G in the morning. Then the winner of Group F will play against the top team from Group H in the evening. The winning teams will then advance to the semi-finals. The winner of the semi-finals will directly advance to the grand final, whereas the losers will face against each other in the match for 3rd place. All these matches will be played in the same way as the quarterfinals, but in a best-of-7 format. That concludes the play scheme of the European Summer. The winner of the tournament will win 40,000 vouchers, 75 euros. On top of that, all teams that have made it to the quarterfinals will be rewarded with a prize as well. So, what are you waiting for? Apply now by joining the Discord server link provided down in the description. Let's watch together who will become the European champion of Arena of Valor.